Jesus fucking Christ, that was loud, boy.
My brain is in all kinds of shapes. Hello, welcome back to episode 73 of the trials and tribulations of the gloved Molotov.
Why are you speaking like, sexy billing cabaret voice?
I'm being unnecessarily wordy for dramatic effect. Anyway, we are here because somebody thought throwing a demo pack at an armored car full of robots underground would be a good idea. And now we're going to figure out exactly what that means.
It totally is. I'd do it
Yeah,
if I could.
It's reasonable. Not at all a bad idea. So, we have our delightful party. Unfortunately, our Danish Mikhail is still without stable internet, so he will have to be out for another week. But he will be riding along with Lockie in whatever kind of adventures he finds himself in. Actually, speaking of adventure, time to play music! Where's the music? Where is it? Where's my combat list? I will go. Field of Heroes? That sounds promising. Don't
I'll
suck.
field your heroes.
I beg your pardon?
I don't know.
Good call, babe. Good call.
Hey, you made a shazoo, babe!
I made a shazoo.
Yeah, I love
Is
Yes,
all
I'm
everyone
okay
done?
with this.
Oh, I like this.
When last we saw our heroes, they were at a party. The wealthy and intelligent socialite Yakub Hanna, senator for applied scientists on the planet of Yakuta, was having a bit of a shindig, and has been for months, if not years now, using Catalina's sister Ani as an indentured servant. This could not be abided by Catalina, so she and her delightful band of friends launched a plot to infiltrate the party and extract Ani. Things were proceeding according to plan. Catalina was blending in well in her cover identity of being part of the waitstaff for the caterer known as the Supreme. Dr. Charles, being the suave alphabetist socialite that he is, acquired an invitation from his boss's boss, Yakub Hanna. While Mordo used his holographic disguises to saunter around the neighborhood, looking different every 20 minutes to avoid attracting suspicion. Lockie and Pym installed a series of contingency plans under the guise of a construction crew, with Lockie operating a large mech and Pym going down into the sewers. And Dimitri sat on standby with a team of Harbonin psychic assassins prepared to teleport him and themselves on site to extract Ani when and if it became necessary. Oh no.
And Chris dies.
Never come back!
Never come back.
You can blame it on me. I will continue to elaborate because I want to. So, Mordo snuck onto the grounds, entered the electrical box on the ground floor, and with the help of... Oh, hello.
Welcome back.
He's back.
Excellent.
Sorry,
So,
I'm getting like 5,000 ping on my laptop. No shit.
oh dear.
Maybe
Oh,
5,000.
that's a bit unusual.
All good.
Start it and see what the fuck's going on. Let me just run a few tests.
Cool. I'm going to keep on spieling.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mordo snuck onto the grounds, found the electrical box, and with the help of Cuffless calling in Sparks and Dimitri, was able to locate the fuse box and affect power supplies to different parts of the house. I will also remind everybody, because I didn't make it clear enough last week, that this party is happening during the day.
Not if we blow up the sun.
Sorry, Rory,
So-
that we're so potato bobbed in the brain.
It's okay. So after Mordo made the electrical room safe, Dimitri and the team of 6 psychic assassins teleported on site.
Wasn't it?
Actually, that is a relevant question. How long is the day on Yakuda, and how many suns does it have?
Just the one. And I'm gonna say,
One son.
and I'm gonna say it's a spring garden party. So the sun probably goes down around like 6:30.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. After teleporting on site and beginning to enact their plans, the psychic assassins entered the home and began kicking ass, as unfortunately, the indentured servants that they were saving have to be unconscious to be teleported out, because it's hard to convince these poor traumatized people to willingly be bamfed away by armor and robed badasses.
They're monks. What are you talking about?
Unfortunately, their arrival prompted an alarm being triggered by Yakub, who informed his wife to cautiously and slowly evacuate his guests down into his basement and below from there as well. As the evacuation took place, Mordo went down to the basement to investigate and encountered a heavily armored and armed car piloted by 3 highly proficient combat robots. Fearing that this vehicle would be too dangerous for his friends to contend and hoping to end their existence quickly, he disappeared and then returned with a demo pack.
Sweet. It seems it's actually working now. Sorry about that, guys.
All good.
Welcome back.
Excellent. He threw the demo pack, and after having it land near the rear tire of this vehicle, dropped his torch, pulled a pistol, and shot the demo pack, causing it to violently explode. And that is where I ended the session, because I didn't want to have to deal with that. However, I've had a week and a lot of nap time, so now I can deal with it, I hope. Anyway, I am going to have to...
Just wait.
I realized that I said the first thing we do upon jumping in was rolling initiative. I was wrong. The first dice to be rolled are by Mordo, and they are for the damage of the demo charge.
Okay, that's 3d8, isn't it?
Yes.
Let me know if you need me to do the rolls for you.
Wait,
Yeah, can you do
Is it-
3d8? I don't know where my d8 are.
Okay.
hang on a second. Is it?
It's 3d10, I think.
It's D10s. I thought so.
3d10.
You can do a maximum of 30.
3
And
D10s.
I think I get a save for half damage.
Yes, indeed. I'm just.
Might only be 3 damage. Who knows?
Yeah, you get an evasion save for half damage.
So it's
It's
10 so far and 11.
Only 11 damage.
Yep.
That's cool. It was more the 4 meters of pure destruction that I was wanting.
Indeed.
Can you roll me an evade save as well, Alice?
Yes.
Yeah.
D20.
And that also and that save
Is a 12 plus for him.
also
Yeah.
and I believe that save also has to be made by one Dr. Charles, but in your case the save will be to take no damage as you are within the 40-meter blast radius.
Is he also around the corner?
Yeah.
No.
Kind of, not quite.
I mean a bit, but not enough.
I can't tell from my view.
You can
so-
see on the stream if you've got it open.
That is what
That's
I am
Dr.
watching.
Charles.
Yes.
That
That's
was
how I get the
explosive.
insider information.
Cheeky.
I can't even remember what my fucking deck save is. It's close.
What did we get, Alice?
What?
What happens if I hit it?
You got a 12, so you passed.
I passed. So I take 6 damage, 5 damage.
You take-
10s. Straight
5
up.
damage, yes.
Oh, so
Rounding
it goes
down.
rounding down. Okay.
So if I hit the same number as my evasion,
Yeah, that's
You
a
save.
success.
I save? Awesome.
Yes, you save. So you take no damage whatsoever. You see the blast coming. You yelled, "Get down!" And so like as you duck, there is a mighty explosion that tears across the interior of this location, shoves apart various cars, and as you duck, you see the jagged edge of one of the car's side view mirrors fly off and embed itself in the wall about half a foot above your head, and you go, "Oh God!"
Now, I do want to bring something up, which is unfortunate. Before I set off this explosion, I did say I wanted to bring the drone down here.
You did.
It would be near Charles, so does that need to make an evade save?
That is a very good point, and I praise you for respecting the narrative. I'm just going to double check drone stuff. So you have a ghost walker, I believe.
It'll be a sleeper.
Oh yeah, yeah, sleeper. So it has 8 hit points.
So it'll guaranteed. Well, no, it'll take half damage because it was where Charles was, and save for none.
Yes. So, I'll have you roll evasion for it as well.
Using my evade?
No, just tell me what the number is.
Alice, can you roll that?
What am I rolling? A d20? Or a
Yeah.
2d6s? Yeah.
I do 20.
Oh, you fail. It's a 2.
Yeah.
Yes. So the drone will be taking 5 points of damage from the blast. Dr. Charles. Yep.
I don't think I actually have a drone listed on character sheets here that's set up as it's set up. So
I think I forgot to do that because it was always implied as it being a bit of a non-combat system, buddy. But it being here with you does make things interesting. Just
I'll make it sleeper 2 and just use it to record health and shit
Cool.
like that.
Yep. So, Dr. Charles, you look up and over, and just for an instant, as you're reeling from the like, "Oh God, crazy duck," you can see hovering next to you is a vaguely shimmering drone-like form that has a small piece of jagged metal sticking out of it.
Does it, does invisibility make that piece disappear, or does it look like it is a floating piece of metal in the air now?
It takes a few seconds for the drone to compensate, but it does so, and it's able to envelop the shrapnel around itself.
I
Just
ignore it completely, and I start trying to herd people back into the hallway.
Okay, well, so at this point, it's the appropriate time to say to all and sundry, roll initiative.
That's a d10?
That is a D8.
D8. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I've finally fucking found it. Nice. Plus Dex.
Plus Dex.
That's an 7 plus 1. So 8.
Okay. Oops, I flipped him horizontally.
Oops,
Not vertically.
you did it again?
Oops, I did it again. Senator's upside down. Pressed the wrong button. At this point, I'm going to use Ephraim as the placeholder for all of the NPCs who are panicking and trying to run away.
That's fair.
I got a 6.
Okay.
Mine's 4.
Chris?
8.
Nice. I'm just going to push us up to this one. Catalina as a 4.
Yeah, I'm not on that map, so.
That's okay. I'm adding a turn to you and doing the thing. Let's also go over to here. Wait. Yeah, so I'm adding a turn for Pim and Lucky as well.
Now that song's stuck in my head.
Pim technically goes first, but he's just there to ride along. Ash, what did you get?
I got an 8, so 9 total.
Nice. And Dimitri,
Yes.
what was your role?
Okay. Have the monks left yet?
The monks are the monks are still present.
What do I want? A D10?
A D8.
Wait, where's a D8? Where's a D8? That'd be a 5.
Okay. You and the monks act at the same time.
I have no.
Appropriate.
I have no. What do you call that stuff?
Dex.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It's going to be a messy combat across 2 layers of a map with Ash and with Lockie and Pim starting not even on the map because Lockie is behind the wheel of a ute, like turning the corner onto this street as he sees that there is an explosion and cloud of debris that kind of issues up from behind the Hanna mansion as you round the corner.
Seeing that, I'm definitely going to be on the comms calling out. Is everyone okay? What happened?
Keep it easy for the moment. We'll be fine.
Alright, just going into cover. Watching over.
Okay. So you are behind the wheel of the car, driving forwards. Are you planning to like pull over on the side of the road nearby and be able to see down?
Yeah, so basically just gonna still try and go under the guise of construction or something. And just be off to the side at the moment to see if there is any response units, or if things start going crazy, then I can get in, start causing havoc.
So you're playing the part of person who was driving by, saw explosion, and stopped out of your own self-preservation.
Yep, and
Okay.
oh, something has exploded. I'm going to be an innocent bystander watching because I am interested.
Okay. You aren't going to be like on the map, but I will give you like, so like if you go up to the very top left of the surface map, I'm going to put you and Pim there. I'm also going to pull out the ute for you. Actually, no. Oh. I think I added one. Hello. Wrong one. Hello.
Of course, I have a ute as a space Australian.
Right one. There we go. Oh, it's so long. That seems about appropriate dimensions. Yeah. Broom, broom, broom. To front. Not you. To front. No, to flipping buttons. Yeah. You've pulled over on the side of the road in your ute, a bit back in that direction, but because you're still behind the wheel, you can move around quite quickly if you need to. Okay, that's yours and Pim's turn. Mordo, you've just been blasted by a burning ring of fire.
Yep. So, as I'm the only person who's taken a hostile action, and the only people who would have seen it if the drones survived would be them and Charles, I'm going to run and jump in the hole.
Oh. Okay. Cool. You can get to like you get into the hole pretty easily. It'll take most of your movement, and I assume you're going to coast down very jetpack style.
Yeah, gonna drop as quickly as possible to get to the bottom and just try and catch my fall to take less damage.
What's that? Combat across 2 different maps wasn't enough for you? Time to add a third!
Oh, good lord.
So you
Alright.
And
you like shake off and just enter a run.
yeah, and I'll just say over comms, don't take shots until you have to. If you haven't been made yet, don't get made just yet.
Okay. You jump into the hole. I'm gonna snap you across the GM layer, and then I will be moving Chris and Alice over to B2. I think I've already appropriately configured this with the Fog of War. Yes, I have. So you jetpack glide down the hole and find that you are in another subterranean area.
You need to add him to the tracker.
I did. It's just yeah.
His
Yeah,
initiative is 8.
Yeah, it's just you're on. Actually, oh yeah. So you're on a different layer. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. Cool.
Sorry.
You drop down. You can see that the platform that the vehicle was raised up on has been heavily damaged and kind of fell down on a bit of an angle. So like the back corner is still most of the way up, but the other 3 corners where the supports were are kind of jaunting off to one side. I also should have described more of the explosion that you created. There are several water pipes leaking up on B1 as pipes leading from the pool pumps to the pool were in the general vicinity of the blast. So there's pools of water kind of amassing on the level above you.
Can I just ask, how far was the drop?
The drop is about 5 meters.
In that case, I would have just jumped, no jetpack.
Okay. Roll me acrobatics. No, roll me athletics with strength or dex, your choice.
Dex. And
Okay.
yeah, the reason is I've still got my guard uniform up. So that's a 6. So if I use jetpacks, it would break that illusion pretty quick.
Fair enough. A 6, you have a difficult time sticking the landing and kind of like tumble roll across the concrete and rebar debris that's kind of amassed on the end of this ramp. I'll say you take like 2 points of damage from the tumble, just being a bit knocked around, but you're fine.
Cool.
You can see to your immediate south one, like the rear end of one of the 2 vehicles that got dropped down as you were approaching. This one appears to have been very hastily moved out of the way. And as you look up to the north, you can see that the first volley of escaping dignitaries are dismounting their ramp and moving across to a door that you can see here.
Can I see anyone armed among that crowd?
This gentleman here is carrying some manner of rifle. He is one of the 3 senators that was hanging out with one of the 2 other senators hanging out with Yakub. This is Zubair Saleh.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's what you see. You technically still have an action, so you've moved and seen all this. Also, I will also say that these objects off against the wall contain a wide variety of decorative and well-polished car components.
Have the people to the north seen me?
That's a good point. Okay. I'm gonna of normal perception, but your jumping in was very soon after the explosion, so it's possible that they will mistake you for a piece of debris. They are somewhat perceptive. I will say that these three individuals nearest to you kind of glance over and see a more humanoid outline dropping in, but since there's lights down here, they would clock you as a guard and just keep on going and assume that you're there to protect them.
Yeah, cool. In that case, I will roll off the pile of debris and become Zubra Seller.
What?
He was one of the guys who I studied with my drone.
You are entirely correct. Okay, your form shimmers for a moment, and a moment later, you look like somebody else entirely.
So I've moved towards the back of the car. I'm moving south when I roll off the debris.
Okay, you don't have much more movement left. I'd say you can make it to here.
Yep. Do I need to make a stealth check for that? Because I am trying to shift without being noticed.
Then yes, because you are on loose and slidey debris.
Yeah, cool. That is an... Hang on. What's my... It's Dex and Stealth.
Yes.
Stealth is... Yeah, that's a 9.
Okay, you're able to like roll off behind part of the debris, and then as you're kind of in like a combat ready squat behind some of the debris, you think you're out of eyesight from the people off to the other side of the room, and your form shimmers, and you look like Zubair. And I believe since it would, does it take an action to change your appearance? I feel like it should.
No, I don't believe it does.
Oh, well then, technically, you have an action still.
I think I'm gonna hold for the moment.
Okay.
And try and keep hiding in as best I can.
Okay. You hold your ground. At this point, it is the turn of some other individuals. I'm gonna go top down. Dr. Charles, you are off to one side, and you saw the heavily armored vehicle get very violently shoved forward, and the rear of it kind of explode like a tin can as a result of the high yield explosive. But as you're kind of reeling and like going, ears, pain, can you roll me a perception check?
I can.
It's going to be a hard one because of the blast, but I'll give you a shot.
It's a 7.
Okay. You are taken entirely by surprise when you see 2 still functional robots clawing their way out of the vehicle, making their way towards the hole that you just saw Mordo jump into.
Those 2 people near me.
Yep.
How are they looking?
I never rolled for them. Oops.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Because the thing is, I'm a guest.
Yes, they both failed their saves, but they are behind a bit of cover. I'd say they are both looking banged up, as though they've just been hit by parts of flying wall and other metal. Neither of them look especially healthy. Like there's like cuts and bruises and scrapes, and they're probably both on the ground, like struggling to move and regain their composure after what just happened.
Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over, grab both of them, and try and push them through the door so that I can heal them.
Okay. Cool. With your movements and action combined, I'd say you are able to like scurry over, pick up one, like push them through the door, and have the like half a dozen plus group of people on the other side, like take them into their arms and carry them to the ground. So you like hastily retrieve them both, pull them in behind the doors, and then like close them behind you.
Yeah. Literally just close them and be like, I'm not sure if it's safe to go that way yet. There are robots. Or androids. And at that point, he'll kneel down next to one of the other guests and start healing them.
Okay. I will say that to get them clear of immediate danger would take your entire turn. So the healing will take, will have to be next turn, but that's okay.
All good.
Okay. So that is your turn, but I did skip what was happening down with Mordo ever so slightly. Because turns out it's more than just the two robots up top. You kind of move around the car, and as you're like low to the ground observing the area, you can see a pair of robotic feet underneath the car. As though this robot has just finished driving it.
It's the wicked robot of the West.
And as this robot like hears the sound of an impact, you hear, and it goes, chung, 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 sees you and says, "Please identify."
Zubair Saleh.
Scanning. Error. 2 Zubairs detected.
That one's an imposter.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Alice, do you want to roll that one?
Oh, I can. Sorry. What are you rolling?
Persuasion.
Okay.
2d6.
I was going to, and then I'm like, no, that's a hardcore roll.
They both got stuck in the dice tower. Come on. There we go.
Oh,
Oh, that's a 4.
Plus some stuff.
Not
Not
enough,
good.
I don't think.
Okay.
How intelligent is a robot? It's 5 plus whatever stat you choose to use.
Persuasion makes sense.
No, stat as in base stat. It's 5 because of the +1 from persuasion.
Charisma.
Yeah, 5 then.
It says, incongruent variations in voice pattern detected. You are lying.
Is it my turn?
No, it's their turn. So
Oh.
this one rounds the corner, and as you see that this robot that has like a slender gun mounted under each forearm, like goes like you can hear the sound of more footsteps coming from this direction as it appears he has a friend.
Yep.
Okay. That's their turn. Dr. Charles, your turn has been taken. Now it's the turn of the psychics up on the ground floor. Move you out of the way. That's going to make things flow more smoothly. Yes. Ground floor. Dimitri, you are currently hunkered down inside the catering van, but
Correct.
you actually have a view of the interior of the kitchen from where you are, because there's windows in the van,
Yeah.
and other such things. You currently see that 3 of the 4 indentured servants have been rendered unconscious and are now kind of tossed over the shoulders of Andre, Marcus, and Lazarus. There is one left, and it's Ani, and she is defiantly brandishing a frying pan in the face of the other three of them, and like as she's like dramatically trying to like fend off one of them, Sergey administers a swift, like very like James Bond-esque like chop to her shoulder, and she goes, ugh, just passes out. Then Nadia scoops her up, and they begin to make motions to like gather around and all link hands to bamf out of here. So you see that, and now it's your turn.
I probably wait to make sure they've gone before I send a message to Catalina.
Okay. So you're not gonna act this turn then?
No,
Okay.
because
Moving
the
on.
whole point of the mission is to get her safe. So until I know she's gone,
Okay. Makes perfect sense. Moving on to Catalina. Catalina, from your perspective, you had moved back into the show kitchen area to try to encourage other people to leave with the intent of staying behind, if I recall.
Mm-hmm. She was staying to
And-
pack up,
Yeah.
which is
and
what the what's his name, the Supreme asked her to do.
yes. And as you're beginning to do that, you look across to your left and see.
Oh, you have to change my screen.
Oh yes, good point.
I can't see anything.
I keep having to move you around because you're everywhere.
I'm sorry, I'm the stream.
So you looked to your left out onto the tiled terrace to your left and see a large explosion kind of erupt from the ground, causing a hole and various pieces of debris to spray across the garden and somewhat inside. And while you aren't damaged by this, you probably start your turn like coughing and batting away a cloud of concrete dust and smoke that's now rapidly arrived.
All right. Have I gotten the message from Dimitri that my sister's out yet?
No.
Okay.
that's the next turn.
Okay. Then. Fuck. Because her first instinct is to make sure her sister's okay, but it's in the opposite direction, so it should be fine.
Hey, Rory,
Okay.
Yes.
is there screaming and panic from the guests?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
As they felt the ground rumble and seen several conspicuous cracks forming in the ground beneath them.
Catalina is just gonna keep playing dumb and do what she's been told to do and act just like anyone else is. Actually, yeah. Actually, at this point, is there chaos? Like, everyone, including the staff that were working, like, is everyone just like...
They will act on their turn, but in the moment before the impact hits, you do kind of sense like a tremor in people's breathing and a general panic beginning to spread.
All right, she's going to run to the kitchen. Hang on, I'll do it on my laptop. Let me just see how far I can run. Where is the ruler tool? Trying to decide which way she slips away, because at this point it's the perfect time to slip away.
Okay.
She's gonna run.
I hear the
towards
formal
kitchen.
dining room is a fun place to be.
Huh?
I said I hear the formal dining room is a fun place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's going to run towards the kitchen because if anyone is logical, they're gonna move away from the explosion. And I presume the crowd will sort of like disperse or run to where they've been told it's safe, which is down the stairs. So that's what she's gonna do, and she's just gonna wait there. because that's as far as I can run on my turn.
By the way,
10 meters, right?
Yes, but you can dash if you wish to move faster.
No, I want to make sure no one goes into the kitchen.
Okay. Yes, Chris?
I do want to ask a question. I do have an attack bonus, don't I?
Absolutely. A big
I
one.
haven't been counting it.
Your attack bonus would be +3 at the moment.
So anything I roll gets an extra 3 on it if it's a
Well,
weapon attack.
You've been doing like target shooting, which means
Yes, that ignores it. Yeah.
Yes, that's a skill check, not an attack roll.
Yeah, no, just checking. Cool.
All good. Okay, Catalina, you push your way through the crowd in the instant before panic begins to set in, and you plant your feet in between the horde of scared people and the kitchen door. Okay.
Yeah, so if anyone heads towards the kitchen, she's gonna be like, quick, go down there. She's gonna like hurt them.
Okay.
She does not want people busting into the kitchen.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, I was mildly distracted. It took me a minute to get my brain to get on function. I've been trying to set up all the stream stuff, so.
I'm just imagining all these people running up the stairs to get away from the explosion, or the people upstairs running down the stairs to get away from the explosion. Like,
I have
That's a very good point.
no idea. As long as no one goes in the kitchen, we're fine.
Well, at this point, we are now moving on to the turn of the numerous NPCs. So bear with me for just a moment.
Oh, that's
Going-
good, that gives me a minute.
what are their names though, Roy?
Yeah, Rory. They all have names, right? They're all citizens of this fine. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now and just drink my wine.
Rory's gonna kill all of you. Shut the fuck up.
So anyway,
We love you.
panic. Thank you. I love you too.
Yeah.
So panic does begin to set in amongst the crowd, and something interesting happens. The people who are in the kitchen follow their gut instinct and go, down the stairs. So, so the individuals nearest to the kitchen will just run away from the boom and beat feet down the stairs, as that is what they think they should do. The individuals who are not immediately next to the kitchen, however, will likely end up being yelled at by Yakub's wife. She sees the panic and knows the house better than they do. And upon seeing an explosion and cracks forming in the walls, she yells out, No, this way! Around the house, to the gate! And seeing her as somewhat of a voice of authority, this group clump up together and rush north and are planning on escaping via the ground floor by doing like a boopity and that way towards the exit. So they just gather up together, probably make it hang on. So collectively, if they run, they can just duck and weave through the house and get to about there. So they run this way, kind of forming more of a congruent group as they go. Okay, that happens on this floor. In the basement, they all just saw an explosion. People are injured, and you are definitely correct, Dimitri, that these three are absolutely going to run back the way they came. And be all like, oh god, what do we do? This is bad. So they spend their turns running away from the explosion, trying to go back up the stairs. Dr. Charles, from your perspective, you can see that the Senator Ephraim, who's there with you, tries to assert some calm over the situation and points at two people and says, you two stay here and help. The rest of you, that way. Up the stairs at the back. So conveniently, the two people who look just like the injured people leave to save me a headache. So these two stay, these two also scurry up in that direction, making their way towards a set of sliding doors, cutting through the gym, and leaving out the side exit in that direction. Yeah. They just run that way. Now back to the top of the round. Lockie, can you roll me a perception check?
I can indeed. It is a. Do I have a plus to that? I don't think I do. I do not. So it is a 6.
Is there a different
Okay.
map that I need to be on for Lockie?
Ah, yes, Alice, my God.
I'm sorry, it's for the
I mean,
benefit
I'm just at the top view.
of everyone else.
There's so much going on.
Oh, there's Lockie. Oh.
Yeah, so you're maybe like 20 to 30 meters back,
Mhm.
but like as you're going, wow, or Struth, as the case may be, him kind of like pokes his still somewhat dirty finger in the direction of the gate and says, "Lockie, it appears there are potential hostiles converging in that direction." As he sees 6 armored individuals that you now also see, like kind of flanking each side of the gates to the Yakub Manor. They are dressed in a similar fashion to that of the police force, but look more well decked out. This may be the private security force that you had mentioned.
Mhm.
So Pim points that out to you.
I'm gonna get out and jump up into the back and just get ready to jump into the assault suit if needed.
Okay, you hop out of the back, open the lockbox the assault suit is in, and stand above it and press the open button as the plates kind of slide open, allowing you to, at a moment's notice, just drop into the suit, Snow Angel style, and then stand up looking like a badass. Okay. That is ready. Pim also does stuff. Mordo. Moving the camera down to B2. You
Sorry,
don't
Rory,
know.
Thank you.
You don't know whether or not the other. Actually, I should say these people also moved on the initiative count 3, so they all just kept running. They can hear this. They can hear angry robot noises. So all of them group up, and oh god no. Group up and run through these doors to a place you would
That makes me feel much better.
assume to be relative safety, and the doors snap closed behind them.
Beautiful.
Your turn.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was on mute still. I'm glad I'm not.
No, you're good.
I'm just gonna go over the comms. Shit's fucked. Bring the guns. And jump the car bonnet. Jam the shotgun into this thing's chest and burst fire it.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
You just had to explode, didn't you? Sorry, it
That's
wouldn't be
not
you
my
if you
fault.
didn't.
Yeah. It's the way to do it. I'm saving the other demo pack in case I need to get into the safe room. Ah, nat 20.
Nice. Okay, roll me some damage.
So it's burst fired, so I don't know what that means in terms of damage with a mag shotgun.
It doesn't make any difference. It just means that you expend more rounds and you have a higher chance to hit.
Okay, I thought it was something
It
like
does also do
+2.
+2 damage as well.
Oh, it does? Yes.
Yeah,
Cool.
so if this is a spike throw, it's 3d8 +2.
Okay. 5, 5, 7. 5, 5, and 7 is 12, plus 5 is 17, plus 2 is 19.
Okay. You jump up onto the back of this car, get your shotgun as close as you can to it, and just go like holding your finger down on the trigger and just like slam firing this thing, unloading several shots into into the front of its armor. You deal a very hefty blow to this automaton, but it is still standing.
Jesus.
I mean, it's a
Cool.
personal security defense. I suppose it should have lots of armor. I mean, help.
And I did realize I did know what I wanted to do for that action that I didn't end up taking. Could I retcon that and say my drone just moves outside and starts going into the stratosphere?
You certainly can. And I believe
Sweet.
you can just have given it that instruction once and it'll just follow it out and get to whatever altitude you want it to.
Yeah, 2 kilometers straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1.5, whatever gives me reasonable view range.
Okay. You can absolutely do that. I just realized I need to amend hit points for the robots down in the basement. So I'm doing that. One of them saved on their on the kaboom booms. The other one did not.
That's the technical term for it.
Yes, it is.
We make a lot of kaboom booms.
Mm-hmm. So yes, that occurs on your turn. You jump up onto the bonnet and go, poof, poof, poof. And as soon as you do, like, you have the muzzle of the gun right up against the robot. It looks up at you and says, "You will be exterminated." Like swipes off to the side with one arm, like knocking your spike thrower barrel to one side, brings both arms forward and just goes with like two like streamlined mag pistol-ish looking things under each arm. Makes 2 attack rolls against you.
Apparently, they're Daleks.
That's a hostile thing that came to my mind. Shut up, I'm British. What is your armor? Actually, no, it doesn't matter. They both hit. I rolled a 12 and an 18 on the die, and these bad boys have a +8. So,
yep,
you get sprayed and prayed for a total of 13 points of damage.
Oh, jeez.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Fair call,
I
man.
counter and bring my shotgun back round and knock their aim off.
Can I say, for like dramatic effect, that as they go to shoot, you like smack one arm with the gun and then like do a flip off the side of the top of the car and it just unloads into air?
Yep, sounds
That's a
good.
cool mental image. You just go, no! Okay. You avoid that damage. And as you try to catch your breath, you can hear the sound. Actually, because of where you are, I will reveal more of the area. Whoop. You can see the other car and another angry robot moving towards you. He like stomps and clomps over the top of the vehicle and also takes a pair of shots against you.
You should probably maybe run? Question mark?
+8's 15. I believe that both of these are going to miss you though, as they are lower rolls. Oh,
yep.
Your armor class is 1, yes?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so both of these ones miss. Okay.
That's the thing. Mordo doesn't run.
Mm-hmm. Funny you should mention that, because at this point, actually, I'm thinking about these robots up top. They were given very explicit instructions, and while they are smart, they still have to do their jobs. So, Dr. Charles, you would still have heard them stomping around, but I think they would have just abandoned the vehicle and kept on going where they were told to go, which was up the ramp to secure somewhere. So I'm going to say that's what they do, because that makes perfectly logical sense.
Maps.
It doesn't matter. It's not going to be shown right away. I'm just moving people around. Yeah, that's about right. Cool. That happens. brain goops. Dr. Charles!
Map.
Turn is yours.
So I hear the receding footsteps of two robots.
Yes. You can hear the echoes of the steps going up the ramp and away.
Right.
And a lot of gunfire below.
That too. You hear.
I'm gonna look at Ephraim a bit, just be like, is the elevator safe?
He looks at you and says, yes, but it's also occupied.
Okay. Like literally like put my hand to the forehead of the person I'm like right in front of and hit her with a bout of healing.
Okay. Roll me some healing dice.
That is a 9 plus whatever my bonus is at the moment.
That is definitely more than enough. She is a random socialite, rich person. She
And
didn't
now
have a lot of
she
hit
feels
points.
Slightly tired because it doesn't affect me; it affects them.
I'm glad that this doesn't have D&D concentration, because you would have to be concentrating through a stream of the loudest expletives about metal hunks of shit.
Yelling.
And a lot of screaming and yelling.
The thing is, I can't hear anything. I'm literally, my phone's in my pocket. I am pissed.
And your ears are still kind of ringing a bit from being so close to the explosion.
Like I can hear some muffled shouting on the other side of the door. I'm like, what the fuck is that? But that's about it.
So as you heal this young lady, the man next to her kind of helps her up, and they begin to make motions to just leave the way the rest did via the gym. You still have a move action.
I'll wait until I can heal the other dude on the next turn.
Okay, all good. Next, we move on to Kisa. Again, camera move up to the ground floor. Kisa, Dimitri, from your perspective, you see that Kisa converges with the gang. It's hard to actually properly demonstrate it because it's a tight space and there's lots of tokens, but you see all of them link hands. 4 of them have like unconscious people in black robes over their shoulders that they all link hands, and in the moment before you disappear, Kisa like looks over her shoulder, locks eyes with you and gives you a meaningful nod, and then the area is vacated of all of them.
I probably call Catalina.
Okay. Yep. She'll answer with the Bluetooth in her ear.
You don't have long to exchange words.
I just say she's safe. Time to go.
Okay. Duh. And that's it. She doesn't say anything else.
No, I might say like Van is hot, or Van is waiting, or something. But I'm in Van.
Whatever you say, the only response you got is a single duh. She's still undercover, so. So
you clamber forth to the front seat. Dimitri, please roll me a tech post tech with intelligence or dex, your choice, to hotwire this car.
I feel like this is something that Catalina and Dimitri have done in their pastimes together.
A seven will be sufficient. You lean forward to do the classic, lie on your back, punch the console under the steering wheel, pull out a pair of wires and go.
Yeah.
And the vehicle roars to life. It's now your turn, Catalina.
I just shoved food in my mouth. Good timing, eh?
I say beep beep.
Now that she knows her sister's safe, no bars held. She's gonna go run up to the hole in the floor.
Oh.
She's not escaping. She wants to find out what the fuck's going on.
You gonna jump in?
Yeah, she's gonna jump.
As a DM who has painstakingly developed several layers of this house, I'm very happy to hear you say that. I didn't want to like push anybody to do something they didn't want to, but because you want to go down there, I am happy because there's things to find.
Now, I don't know how far I can run.
You can run 20 meters if you do nothing but.
Yeah, so she's gonna run 18 to get there, and then I'm going to check to see if there is any feasible way that I can jump down there without killing myself.
Okay. You look down and you can see light pouring. You can see like a hole that goes into darkness, and then beyond the darkness there is a well-lit room. And as you look down, you can see muzzle flashes and hear the sound of booms coming from below.
Can I see Mordo down there? Do I like know Mordo's down there?
The configuration of the hole and the mess, and because he moved, you can't see him anymore.
But you can hear him.
Roll me a perception check. It's gonna be an easy one because Mordo will be yelling.
Oh yeah. Bring it on, you fucking metal sons of bitches.
I think I passed with an 11. Oh man.
You hear Mordo clear as day yelling all manner of expletives.
There we go. Now we can see the dice. All right then. Mood lighting.
Oh baby.
All right. Just trying to see what I have. I can't remember exactly. I have a survival kit.
Uh-huh.
Is there a rope in a survival kit? Can I use it to, like, get down?
That's a good question. Where's my book that contains the survival kit stuff?
I think
have
we
it
figured
open,
out
actually.
last time it doesn't.
I don't think it has rope,
Doesn't-
but it might have climbing.
Doesn't every
gear.
kit come with 20 feet of rope?
You'd
Not in
think
this
so.
game.
That's D&D.
Maybe in D&D, not in this.
No, rope is actually a separate kit item.
Yeah.
Survival kit comes with a fire lighter, water filter, 3 thermal flares, a knife, a thermal blanket, a brightly colored 3x3 meter waterproof tarp, a glow bug, and a radio beacon that can transmit a distress signal
You
for up to
hold
50
to the
kilometers
top?
for 24 hours.
You hold the corner of the top and you parachute down the hole.
Could work.
I have a question. No, it won't work. Never mind. Damn it. She's just gonna climb down.
Okay, you begin
It'll-
to
Take more than one turn, I presume. But
Yeah.
she'll just climb.
you begin to make your climb. I will have you roll skill checks to do so on your next turn because you've not got enough movement to make any impactful distance this turn.
Yeah. It's gonna be faster than trying to get through all the panicking people.
Good point. Next turn is the panicking people. Speaking of panic, they are gonna go bippity boppity bye, Felicia, and just run away. Up here they go ah! And at this point, hang on, I don't know where I'm at. Yeah. At this point, Lucky and Pim can both see a crowd of people rounding the corner, coming up a set of stairs, and just like breaking from jogs into runs towards the front gate. Down here, all these people are gonna go bye-bye. Boop. Yeah. I'll put them down in the basement. To which Alice on game cam sees that there is a bit of a scrum ensuing as panicking people coming down encounter panicking people going up. There's also of panic shouting of both groups yelling, but there was an explosion, and no one really knowing what to do.
It's fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And these two individuals hobble off in this direction. And the rest of these people go up. I wonder how well I drew this map. Was it very? I hope it's very. It wasn't. That's fine. They merged like here-ish.
Well, we can't see it, so it's fine.
That's fine. They merged in. They emerged from stairs I forgot to draw because it's a big damn house, guys. I'm sorry. And join. Yeah, they join the other crowd that Lockie saw and begin doing the escape. Now we move to the top of the round to Lockie, who just heard what Mordo said on the radio.
He's heard that, and he's also heard Dimitri say it's time to go. So he's going to call out for Pim to floor it to the front gates. But off to the side a little bit, just so that we don't block the path.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hold an action so that when we get around about here-ish, I'm going to lob a grenade onto that guy. Over the wall.
Are you getting into your power armor before this, or just?
I'm going to drop into the power armor after I throw the grenade because I feel I'll be able to get a better throw out before then.
Okay, sure thing. You hear the sound of Pim very Pimly jumping from the passenger seat to the driver's seat. You like hold on to the bar, that kind of the roll bar over the top of the back of the ute as it goes, and see the spray of mud behind it as it kicks off from the nature strip and makes its way down the road towards this slope. With Pim's action and his savvy driving, you are able to make it to the location. Please make me an attack roll with your grenade.
Alrighty, and that's +9, isn't it?
Indeed, because armor means nothing.
That is a 24.
It's gonna hit. I'm gonna double check what grenades do.
It is 2d8 damage. I don't know the range though.
I will have a look at the kaboom stats. Grenade.
I will roll some damage.
Please.
5 meters.
It's only 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, so it lands where you want it. It deals 2d8 damage to all targets within 5 meters. Victims are allowed a luck save for half damage, and they take 1 less point of damage for each point of AC below 6. They have an armor class of 4 each, so they will have two subtracted from their rolls.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage was it?
It was 8 total.
8 total. Okay, and
so it'll be 6 to them.
All 3 of them get to save half on luck saves. They're both pretty high. It was a natural 20. Okay, one of them failed. The other 2 succeeded. So one of them is taking 6, and 2 are taking 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say the one you aimed the grenade at takes 6.
Yeah.
Because that's
more of a distraction than anything.
Mm-hmm.
We need a higher yield explosive.
Grenades.
If only I had something like that and was permitted to use it here.
I mean, I feel like you still have a Molotov from Catalina from Yaons ago.
I do still have a Molotov, yes.
Yeah.
You could have thrown a demo pack up.
No, I've used both my demo packs. I was very specifically told not to use it at the house.
Oh, yeah, Catalina said that.
Yeah.
Well, technically, Chris didn't use it at the house. He used it.
Well, technically, she only said that to Lockie, not to...
Yeah, technically she did. She told Lockie to at least communicate. Well, she also told you communicate when you're going to use them as well. And your plans with them, which...
To be fair...
I did say that I was leaving an explosive surprise for them.
To be fair, the other thing is that even if you did tell me, I really doubt Mordo was about to listen.
Yeah, probably.
Regardless.
Yeah, so I'm going to just, after I throw the grenade, just kind of drop down into the suit and get ready.
You are currently lying in the prone position at the end of your turn, hearing the whirs and clicks of your armor sliding into place and the pleasant boot-up noises of the software.
And I'm going to tell Pim, once he's gunned it into position, to jump into the Romnipotent.
Affirmative. Okay. That is your turn. Mordo. Back down to you in B2.
Yeah, cool. Mordo's got to turn to face south.
Mm-hmm.
And then fire another burst fire round at the one he just hit before with his shotgun. Alice, can you roll that? Because I'm walking at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine. What do you need me to roll?
Attack roll first.
Okay, my camera just lost focus.
And it's got a +3 because... Oh shit, it's a projectile weapon too, so it uses projectile as well, doesn't it?
Yep.
So it's a +5.
That's a 13.
+5 is 18. Is there armor class 2
No.
or...
That is a 13 total. It's a 8 on the dice.
No.
The armor class is 4.
So...
That's
That
a
will miss,
17.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Sorry, Chris.
Okay.
The dice
No,
have been
all
a bit
good.
dicey.
Did you add the burst fire?
No, I didn't.
That's a +2. Is that
That's
a
a
19 now?
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Oh well.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Oh, it's not an energy weapon. Never mind. I was going to say you
No,
get
it's
a
not.
+1 for energy.
No.
Are you trained in the weapon that you're using? Because you could
Yeah.
also get...
Yeah, I trained. Actually, Rory, can you check, is my projectile bonus 2 or 3? Because if it's 3, I hit. If it's 2, I don't. I think it's 2.
I think it's 2 as well. 2. Yeah, it's 2.
Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
Chris.
okay, I just couldn't remember. No, it's fine. Okay, and then I let go of it so that it slides down my shoulder and maglocks to my back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 2 steps forward and take a running jump at the south wall and land on it with both my feet,
Yeah.
and then fire my jetpacks at full force so that I get thrown to the north while pushing off the wall.
That's a really badass move. I believe you can fly 20 meters in a round with a burst from the jetpack.
Yep.
Okay. You
Oh, Boba Fett.
go. Oops. Run. Kick off the wall, and from the wall you'll be going. Hang on. Let me zoom out a bit. Are you going like straight in any direction? Because if you angle off to the left a bit, you think you can see kind of a corner. You might be able to duck behind.
Yeah, okay. I'll take that and take cover.
Okay, you kick off, use your burst of speed, fly across the room, and land with your back like against the wall, catching your breath. And I will expand your view, but also the view of the viewers. I will say, based on your perspective, you can see more cool stuff.
I was hoping I'd kill at least one of them before Catalina got down here.
Sorry, man.
So-
Oh, that's all good.
From your perspective, you can see something that probably attributed to the 4 big chunky coils that your drone noticed. It seems that hang on, I'll go for a polygon reveal. It seems that this Yakub Hanna has the equivalent of a Ferris wheel, but for cars. Kind of
What?
built into under his house. Like there's so imagine 2 large side-by-side Ferris wheels, each of which can hold 8 cars total.
That's
And-
absurd. That's like rich person absurd.
It's a car stacker.
Yeah, it's a circular car stack, and basically the wheel can turn and make one of them be level with the ground. It can then drive out of a door and then be carried up and driven out of his house. It's a very fancy car stack.
It's very expensive and it's very not working considering the generators upstairs just blew up and got covered in water.
No, it wasn't the pool. Oh, wait.
I will say that while you were down here, everything down here is lit.
Lit?
Lit,
What do you mean lit?
as in has power.
Oh, okay.
How is the pool, Rory?
It's beginning to. It's draining, and it's probably going to start draining down here. But since the crater kind of created a lip of debris around the hole. It's going to take a while for the water to get high enough to begin flowing in.
But it's coming.
It is coming. Okay, Mordo, that is your turn. The robots are going to start advancing on their foe. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. They seem to be being very tactical, and you can hear one of them do nothing but run and basically end with his back to the wall that you're behind, but on the opposite side. And the same is done by the other one. So they've basically spent their moving to a place of cover, and at a guess, you'd say they're preparing to round the corner next turn and attack you. So they're moving from cover to cover very tactfully.
Good, I'm pressuring them. Haha.
This is great because Catalina's gonna land in behind them.
What weapons does Catalina have?
Melee.
Better than nothing.
Actually, I feel like if she could have swung it, she would have brought like a small pistol with her, but she does not have a plasma projector.
You couldn't have swung it.
No.
She's
She's just got knives on her.
I'm just
She
gonna.
probably has some that from when she was in the kitchen as well, like actual knives, which she's
I'm just gonna
yeah.
buy some smokes.
Okay.
Like, she's got a bitchy attitude. She's got an anger that her sister's
Hang
been
on.
a slave.
No, hang on. She has a smoke grenade disguised as a credit card. She has a taser. She went into this prepared. Okay. She has 2 mono blades, one that always permanently lives in her boot.
I was gonna say 2 that are attached to her physically.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
no, well, I count that as 1 because it's a single weapon.
Finally, Dimitri.
makes 20.
Dimitri, as you are sitting in the driver's seat of the van, you can see a pair of blast damage robots round the top corner of the ramp and make their way towards the electrical room. They aren't paying any immediate attention to you yet. It's now your turn.
Oh, Rory. As soon as
Yeah, I
Catalina
know.
ran off, she probably would have started a call with Mordo and Dimitri saying going down. Or with everyone, just saying going down.
Okay.
Because it makes sense that she communicated that way.
You get the response of, yeah, these fucking robots are.
She's just like, what? Okay.
You get a response from Dimitri of like, on who?
He's like clearly starting to get a little bit unhinged. He's pumped to a level that's almost a bit concerning.
It's fine. It's nothing we haven't seen before.
It is
He's
a
got his
really bad
bloodlust
idea
on.
that I gave you drugs.
Yeah, no,
You haven't even taken those yet. That's the problem.
He's enjoying it though. Like you can tell there's joy in his voice.
I put it in reverse and stamp on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, I love it. Okay, roll me vehicle ground with Dex. I expect.
Dex?
Yes.
Well, that's going to be plus nothing. No, not that one. That one. Where is it? What is vehicle ground? Vehicle land?
Oh, yes, land. Yeah, my bad.
That's a 6.
6. Okay. How would I? Okay, you put the boot down, but in your kind of haste to like go backwards as fast as you can while looking backwards over your shoulder to see where you're going, your hand slips on the wheel a bit and your backwards momentum is somewhat impacted by like like a scrape against this wall here. So you make it to where where you're going and hit them, but not quite as fast as you want it to be.
Sure.
So you go whee, like scrape, oops, keep going and go thump. Roll me. Actually, I'm going to have them both make evade rolls to see if they can make an attempt to get out of the way of you.
I quite enjoyed the added sound effects.
Mm-hmm. This one is being full on slammed. This one kind of gets clipped by you as it like stumbles into the doorway of the electrical room. So roll me 2d6 damage for the rear of this vehicle.
That's 11.
11 damage. Okay, so this one takes the full brunt of your vehicular impact and looks pretty unhealthy as a result. This one takes 5 and is looking less affected.
Does it
They've
get
been
punted?
blown
then?
up and now they're being hit by.
What was your...
The one that got hit full on, does it get punted? Like off across the garden kind of thing?
Probably not across the garden, but probably ends up skidding about halfway across the drive and just like stops there, semi-prone. Good job. Now we're on to Catalina. You are trying to climb down a crater.
Yep.
Actually, oh, sorry. Can I just say, I like scream, ah, what did I hit? What did I hit?
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, she's just gonna scale down to where she thinks it's safe and then just drop.
Okay. You will be dropping 2 floors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have you make 2 rolls.
Yep.
One is to make this jump on your terms, and the other is to see how you land. So
Yep.
first roll me athletics with strength, and then roll me athletics with dex to stick the landing.
I can totally do this.
You got it.
Well, I'm not touching it. You can see I'm not touching anything. It's a 6 and a 5. It's a 6 in the dice thing. Where's my phone? Can I move the camera?
I didn't give the security guys a turn. I should though. Hang on.
It's a 6.
It's okay,
I
Alice.
was gonna
I
say,
believe you.
They did get blown up. They probably should respond to that.
Yes, I rolled a 2, so they appropriately are probably going to act same as the civilians, which makes sense. Yeah, so they would probably react to flying robot. Yep. So Alice, Catalina, you were able to get to a point, like kind of on a lip, where you're like, okay, this is the furthest down and the closest to the ground I can get without taking a bad tumble. So as you kind of perch there, you're like, okay.
So that was 12, just for the record.
Yes. And so you're like halfway between floors is the furthest down you can get safely. You look down and go, okay. And then you let go and start tumbling down the holes.
It's a 9?
Okay. A 9 is good, but you are falling 2 stories onto rubble.
Fair. She does, you know, like a parkour tumble and whatnot. Like she
Indeed.
catches herself. She's.
And because of that, you are only taking 3 points of damage.
Oh, that's fine. I can take that.
But you are definitely taking damage from this fall.
That's fine. Like, that's fine. She scrapes her back a little.
Okay. So you fall on down. I'm gonna copy. GM layer. And then you get to stay on B2 at least until it's someone else's turn.
Well, would that in theory be considered my movement or my action?
I'd say it took a good chunk of your movement to get to a good place to drop. Falling isn't really an action.
Okay, so.
So it would take the rest of your movement to recover from the fall. But then once you're there, you can see a pair of robots.
She's going to just nod at Mordo and pull out one of the kitchen knives she grabbed on her way through and throw it.
Okay. These are just regular kitchen knives.
Just normal kitchen knives.
Mm-hmm. And you're throwing them at a robot.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
mean why not? Psh.
If they're the Supreme kitchen knives, they're probably not normal.
They're like fancy kitchen knives. I mean,
Yeah, they'd be monoblades.
Touche, Nick. Touche indeed. That's a very well made point.
like,
I mean, one
they
of
would
the other
be
robots
fucking
has
sharp.
and shotgun holes in one of the robots. So aim for that one. You might get lucky.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, make me an attack roll.
Oh,
I presume this is primitives.
This is combat primitive.
I am good at that. Wait, wrong dice. Come on, dice, don't fail me. You've hated me for the last 3 days. Don't hate me now. Hey, it's a 19!
Okay, that is definitely going to hit this robot. The one nearest to you is the one with a shotgun blast crater in his armor.
I'm
So-
gonna say that she has to move probably one to the left or right, or she's gonna. There's a pole right there.
Yeah, there is. I know. So yeah, that works.
I don't know what to
Good.
do for damage. What's a monoblade's damage? I haven't used a
Um,
monoblade in ages.
Monoblade's damage is 1d8 plus 2.
Okay, 1d8 plus 2.
Plus
No,
one.
it's plus 1.
No, that's plus 2 for some reason. Ah, because I've got strength bonus on top of that.
Oh no, plus 1 is just standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there's my d8. That's my d8. Ooh, 7s. That's 8
8
plus.
damage.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. You deal some solid damage. Still standing there,
That's fine.
but now has a paring knife sticking out of its shotgun wound.
A monoblade frame. That's right.
Okay.
I just imagine
Now,
that as she was running through the kitchen, she just went yoink, 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 and just put them in pockets.
roll me a d6.
so if she has any pants left, or
You have 5 knives left.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we move on to the civilians.
Also, you're
what
the best,
number?
Rory.
I'm trying to encourage fun, and it makes sense. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so squish. Where's the sun? There's the sun. I am now figuring out how many people are prepared to pile into this elevator. Okay. Squish. Ding dong. Okay. And they go away. And all these people are now here and are waiting. Okay. So I've messed with the civilians on B2. Oh, no. I'm not moving the map. I'm moving the view of the map. Okay. Alice, you see... I mean, you don't, but like camera view. Wait, have I missed
The
Dr. Charles?
audience sees.
I believe you have.
What did I do? I'm so sorry. Yes, it's your turn. I thought to myself, wait, shouldn't the second civilians have been healed by now?
Yes.
My apologies.
So basically, all I'll do is heal that civilian.
Okay, you walk up, go, "Aw." Roll me some heals, please.
Ugh. That is only 3 plus 2, 5.
They're back at full.
Figured.
They both took 5 damage from the blast.
if only we were so easy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, fuckers.
They stand, scurry away. And these people also scurry away. Whoop. Let's move up to the argument continues at the stairs, which includes the Supreme. There's panic abound, and because there's explosions and gun noises, and I'd say Catalina, as you go like past B1 to B2, you hear the booming voice of the Supreme go, "Hey, I am the chef. Do as I say." But again, nothing's really happening there. It's a mess.
Yeah.
These people get
Yeah, when people panic,
Yeah.
that's a nightmare. And she's relying
Mhm.
on that panic to just buy her time.
Yeah. So these individuals go to here and just start running towards the gates. Wait,
Oh,
when did the grenade go off? Because their plan was get to safety at the gates. If an explosion went off at the gates, what are they gonna do?
I imagine they probably maybe haven't heard that explosion just yet. Or I mean, it was
it's
was
within
pretty far away.
eyesight. It's line of sight for them.
So they were 60 meters away from it, and sound
Okay,
was
yeah, I
carried.
definitely would have heard that. Yep.
Okay, so they like round the corner, see the gates, and go, "Oh, thank God, safety!" What are you doing to these civilians?
Hey,
They get for being
This-
rich bastards. I don't know.
this motherfucking planet started a war with another planet for no reason. They're getting what they fucking deserve.
Like I
Okay.
said, the rebellion starts now.
No. Okay. I'm gonna see if anybody's prepared to hold their nerve and go in that direction. You know what? They're rich idiots. They're not. They will turn to.
Social commentary there.
They will turn to Alima, who knows the estate, and she just goes, the back way, and they go back down the stairs, making their way towards this direction.
If ScoMo's any evidence of anything, I'll leave that unfinished.
As they go, Ash.
They run this way, back past the house, away from as many explosions as they can escape from.
Good,
Hide
that
in the
means
corner of the
less
garden.
civilian casualties.
Mm-hmm.
They just
Okay.
Find out who in the corner of the garden.
And now guards do stuff. So
Yes, keeping in mind, Pim and the Ute are meant to be up here.
yes, very good point. So you're like in the back, having just dropped into the power armor.
Mhm.
And as this blast goes off, these guys are probably just gonna spend time shouting at these guys, "We're under fire! Do something!" And like perhaps moving a bit in this direction to like come around the corner. But they don't know what's on the other side of the wall. They can't see it, so that they can leave it to these three to do something. So they like poke their head around the corner, see a Ute with a very unimpressive but sexy-looking man at the wheel.
Hello.
Hello.
I feel like Pim's customized the horn on the Ute, and it makes do 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 noises when you like beep it.
Knowing Pim, it would be
Oh, and-
Ooga.
No.
No, it'd be the Valkyries.
I will say, Dr. Charles, just because it's so appropriate. Across the screaming, the panic, the gunfire, the healing, you hear a horn go da 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 from outside the gate.
It's so true.
Da, 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 dun, dun, da, da, da.
Da-da.
Yes, it's Pim, as if he
And
wouldn't
then,
do that.
knowing Pim, he would probably do a quick one-liner of, "Hello, do you need some plumbing?"
Oh, I miss Mikhail so much. All right.
Mhm. So
next week, guys. Next week.
They all three of them are going to hold actions and point their guns in that direction and say, "Freeze!" And at that, I think I like at the top of the round for initiative, it's a good time to go for a break because it's like 8:50.
Yeah, we are so behind on break.
I mean,
No issues.
we did start a bit later, but also it's good to give people a chance to have bio breaks, get water, all that jazz. So yes, we're gonna have a break, come back in on the top of the round with Lockie and Pim. Okay?
Yeah. Well, wait, before
Excellent.
we do, Two things. One, holy shit, custom. All of the stuff you're making looks awesome as fuck. And if you look at the art channel, Kit has made a stick figure of Lucky, and it's great. I'm loving all these art things. They make me really happy.
Focusing really hard. Oh my god, it's a basketball court!
Yes! How cool is it?
Oh my god. You're all the best, you guys.
Like, legit.
This
and
is
then,
great.
And then scroll up and have a look at the stick figures. Stick Lucky.
Yeah!
That's so great. Alright, that's it. That's my little annoyance.
What's this in?
It's in the Discord art channel.
Creative channel. Yeah.
Okay, let's guys, let's aim to be back at 9 if we can, and then we will commence with whatever the hell this is.
And for those that are not on Aussie time, that is 10 minutes from now. So.
Yes, in about 10 minutes.
We'll be
So
back.
yes,
Love y'all.
We'll be back. What up? We're back. I'm full of something tonight. It's probably energy, but it might be something else.
So,
Anyway.
what did we realize? We realized that Chris actually hit with that attack.
We didn't carry the one, and the one was dexterity.
Yeah.
Whoops, my bad. Sorry, never played Warriors.
So,
all
what damage would that have been, Chris?
3d8 plus 2 because it would have been burst fired again.
Okay, 3d8. Cool.
Spike throw is 3d8.
Wait, 3d8?
Mhm.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Spike throws are disgusting. They're very
Yep.
short range, but they just deal stupid amounts of damage.
4, 6, that's 10, and 7. 17 plus 2.
19 again.
Okay, strike that. You killed it first.
Oh, so I stabbed the other one?
You threw your knife at the other one. So this one is dead on the
Well,
ground
we
over
can't
here where you left it.
We can't
So
see.
he literally like just Jeremy jammed his gun into this robot, fired, and then jumped off the wall and just shot past the remains.
Yes, he did.
No, it was even cooler than that. I had the gun over my shoulder as I was firing.
You were like,
Wasn't even looking at it.
Yeah.
then you flew
Cool
away.
guys
Yes.
don't look at exploding robots.
Yep, so that happens.
Right.
Back up to the ground floor. Lockie, you can.
Yes.
There's 3 soldiers over here who are low-key panicking, and 3 over here all aiming guns at you, and Pim yelling, "Freeze!" What do you do?
I stand up over the top of the ute and I open up with the anti-vehicle laser on them.
Oh my god!
Ah, babe! Just saying.
Can an anti-vehicle laser suppress fire?
No.
Don't kill the
So
innocent.
one of them is going to very much regret their life choices.
So-
The other 2 are going to miss their friend Bob.
So you mounted the vehicle laser on the back of the ute as like a mounting point to fire from. there.
No, this is the one that's attached to the suit.
I thought you would attach a gunnery weapon to a suit of power armor.
No, the assault suit. The mech suit.
Oh, the mech suit! That makes a
Yeah.
lot more sense. Hang on a sec. I'm going to get you a different token.
I like how you were just
Don't worry.
questioning
We
your
have
life
the power
choices for
armor
a
as
second
well.
there.
What did I do?
We have the power armor as well, and Pim's going to use the railgun mounted with that.
He just can't move.
But he doesn't need to move if it's mounted already.
Fair. It's just like a suit of armor strapped to the side of the truck.
Yep. It's just.
Yep. So
I'd max it.
This robot does the robots. Hang on. You are in the robot, and you stand up and go, "Wee!" Now, we've never really played much with gunnery weapons. How exactly does this work, Ash?
I mean, I'm not sure how the damage table works against people, but I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
one
he's
is a
going-
kill.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he's dead if I hit. What's his armor class?
4.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I rolled an 18. He's
Point
dead.
damage.
That is 3d10.
3d10 gunnery
if you were-
weapons though, and that's like
Yeah.
times 10 or
No, it's
something
not.
crazy.
I just rolled 27.
Oh god.
Pink me.
So, just so you know, gunnery weapons scale 1-to-1 with people. The weapons that mince you as if they hit is
Yeah.
ship weapons.
Oh,
weapons
okay.
deal massive damage, but have the downside of most of them need to have like a mounting point or a mech to be attached to them. So yes, you aim your shoulder-mounted crane at them. The end cap just drops off, and a barrel sticks out of the inside of the crane and goes. And yes, this guy at the front is reduced to pinkness.
That's got to have a morale effect. That's got to have a morale effect.
Well, here's the thing. He had readied an attack action, as did his friends. I'm just going to see whether or not he was quick enough on the draw to shoot you before he became soft, wet chunks.
Oh.
He did, and so he gets a shot on you before he is eviscerated. What is the armor class of the mech suit?
I have got to bring that up.
Well, I gave you a mech suit. I thought it would be cool, but now I'm just scared.
I thought it was Neg 1 or something too.
No, that's the Omnipotent is Neg 1, but mech suits actually have like an armor class and everything. Sorry, let me bring it up. There it is. It has an armor of 12 and an AC of 1.
So it absorbs 12 points of damage before the actual mech takes any damage.
Correct.
And the armor class is 1. Okay.
Should have brought my shield and made it 0.
One of them hit. The other two, hit, but it's just absorbed by the armor, and nothing really happens. The one that does hit shoots his mag rifle at you.
His man rifle.
Mag rifle. For a grand total of 15 damage. So 3 points of damage actually does get through. I rolled 1 off max for that rifle shot.
And I get to choose whether or not I take it on the mech suit or myself as a suit thing. I will take it onto the mech for this one. It has, 15 hull points, so it will have taken, what was that, 3?
Yes, 3. And now, I don't often do this because I'm normally pretty good about it, but I will have the 2 immediate buddies of this meat puddle roll morale.
Meat puddle.
I mean, when your friend gets vaporized, you start questioning your life choices.
One of them is holding his nerve, the other is quavering. Pim is going to, poke his head out the window and say, now what?
Get in the Omnipotent, open up with the railgun.
Okay. He, leans back into place, puts his Echo's hands on 10 and 2, and then ejects his Scarab. So leaves his Echo at the wheel, and then just scuttles up your mech, finds the hole into the Omnipotent, and drops in. That will be his turn though. The whole uninstalling, moving, and reinstalling. So. Yeah. He's now beginning to boot back up and says, "Ah, yes. All our fine work." Okay. Now we are moving on to Mordo. So we have lost a Nick. Where's he gone? Is tech a problem?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Nick!
when did he drop out? Hang on.
Just then.
Oh, there he is.
Ah, there we go.
There he is.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, that was weird.
All good?
All of a sudden, Rory just cut out and went, but then I realized everyone else was frozen too. I'm like,
Okay. It's your move, Mordo.
Okay. I'm going to grab the corner of that wall with my right hand and fire my jetpack so that I, while holding on, do the whole Batman grappling hook on a lamppost thing around the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I put square in its chest.
So it's an unarmed attack.
Yep. Can you roll
Okay,
that?
make an attack roll.
And the skin capacitor is going to go off on my foot if it hits. Can you roll the attack, Alice?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was in your hand.
I thought it was a full body thing, but if it's in my hand, I'll use my hand and I'll Superman it.
Okay.
Boom!
Yeah, I assumed it would just like place hand on panel to hack open doors or grab someone and stun them.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a full body mesh, but there you go.
That's a 10 on the dice,
Um,
so I don't know what you're adding to that.
I have no idea.
Ah.
And a +4 for our armor class.
So
I'm gonna-
14.
I'm gonna give you a +2 because this move's rad as hell, and I'm gonna encourage you. Add your
It
combat
hits.
bonus.
It hits. Because it's a +4 to any hit with if he's using dexterity, it's a +4. Because you get a natural +3 plus your dex.
Yeah.
Before,
Yeah, that hits.
before any other modifiers. Unless it's a
Yeah, but
negative.
I get -1 on primitive.
Oh, that might be shy 1 then.
Okay, it's cool. Do it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You're having fun. Just keep kicking butt. This is nice.
I just realized that's electrical damage. Aren't robots immune?
No, they should be weak to it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
It'd fuck with
Okay.
their internal power
Okay.
supplies and stuff.
I thought
They,
they were.
they wouldn't be immune to that.
You reach out and grab the cable that connects power to the lamp that is hanging above you. Hold on tight. Go. Rocket boost around the corner. Punch with your hand. Roll me damage.
I need to check damage.
Okay.
I don't know what it does. It's more for the style than it is for being efficient, because otherwise I would have just burst fired a shotgun in its head. I'm sorry.
Do you need me to roll?
No, I'm just finding it.
Oh, okay.
But
I wasn't paying
yes.
attention, so I thought you were like telling me to hurry up.
2d4 non-lethal damage to those struck.
Oh, okay, so is that including the punch or not including the punch?
It
Or-
just says rolled as an unarmed attack. It does 2.
Oh, okay, so that's it on its
damage.
own. Yeah, so it's just 2d4, Alice.
Okay. I'm gonna get my other d4s. I like my other d4s better.
Thank you for finding that, Christian.
Oh, good.
Sorry, I should have looked it up.
I always have both the books open here because I need both of them a lot.
Yeah, I usually do too, but I just can't find it for some reason. Hollow skin, immunofiltration, ghost talker, Hello skin. There it is.
A 3 and a
2D.
1, so that's 4.
Oh, that's, and it takes system strain off me. Yeah, that really wasn't effective.
It's okay. You spin around, punch it in the face, and it's left reeling with like sparks bouncing over its appearance, and the readouts on its eyes just going.
Yeah, I was going to say
And
it'd have some
clothing.
sort of effect that might mean it can't see for a round or something.
Yeah.
Because its opticals rely on electricity.
Yep. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to just use the jetpack to charge right through it. Basically,
Okay.
slam it into the back wall along with myself.
Cool. Roll me vehicle space.
Alice?
Yep.
That's. I assume this is definitely dexterity because it's been.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it doesn't matter what it is, it's 12.
Oh, okay. +1, so 13.
Yeah, you power on through, stun it, momentarily affect its balance, and just knock it off its feet, ramming it right into the corner here.
Nice.
Okay, that is your turn. Now it's the robot's turn. Mordo, you are up and in his bismuth. He's gonna like shake his head and will try to unload fire upon you. One of them is going to hit, the other will miss. So you will be taking 6 points of damage to the body bits as this slung mag weapon releases some shots into your abdomen as you're like in the throes of struggle. Actually, for rule of cool, I'll say like mid-flight, you take a shot to the chest, but just keep going like, and just ram it into the wall.
Yep. Cool.
Back up to the ground floor now. Oh, I have some pain.
That amuses me. Back up to the ground floor.
Yes, we have a Dimitri potentially in danger, as he ran over two robots. This one is going to sit upright, and you hear the voice booming, "Hostilities will not be tolerated," firing at you through the back of the car.
It's the catering van.
Yes, it's a catering van.
Hang on.
Who says I was hostile?
Hang on.
I didn't know there was robots.
I wanna argue this for just 1 second. If they're security bots, this car or this vehicle's registration plate would be cleared as a registered vehicle permitted to be on site.
Yes.
I feel like that would potentially not
Stop
cause
them
them
for a
to
second.
be like immediately attack. I don't know.
Yeah, but
We don't know what orders were given to it
That's
exactly.
true.
it is killer robots gonna do a pew.
It's the Terminator. Dun, 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 dun.
What's your armor class?
4,
Mine?
7?
Yes.
Like, I know. What's the armor class of the car?
Yes.
How much equipment does it have in it? What's it made of?
Well, it doesn't have much left in it anymore
But
because
it's
it was
a
all empty.
refrigerated van.
To the catering.
Refrigerated vans have thick outer lining. Oh, inner lining, sorry.
You made a
It's-
fiberglass, but
I need to hang on. Where's the? Oh my
I was
god!
gonna say the armor class depends on if this is a Michael Bay movie or not.
Yes. The question is, is this a Michael Bay movie?
Well, I mean the way Lockie's playing this is definitely a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
Michael Bay movie, it just explodes the moment one bullet hits it in the back. Because apparently all cars have some sort of stick of like glass of nitroglycerin in the boot of the car that the moment you hit it with a gun, it just explodes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mine's got 6.
Meanwhile, you're Michael Baying it. I'm John Wicking it.
Yeah. I'm Lara Crofting it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Just
And I'm
jumping down
bonding
holes.
it. It's fine.
is it a new plan to get people to drive better? If they don't drive calmly, they just explode.
You know what? It'd probably actually work.
Or a lot of people would
I
be
mean,
dead.
natural selection would sort itself out.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Okay, I just did a double check. Because technically these are two separate attacks, each one gets subtracted by any armor built into the vehicle.
Yeah.
Both hit, but both damage rolls separately were too low to overcome the armor. So the rear of the vehicle gets peppered with bullets. Some make it through the glass, but you're okay.
Okay.
Dun, dun.
From the back.
From the back, yes. From the side, nothing. As you glance at the rearview mirror, you can see that this robot leaves you alone, steps into the electrical room.
He's going for the thingo.
You glance across to the left, and the decoy lights and fountains you set to go crazy stop going crazy, and the interior lights in the house turn back on. Okay, but yes, that is what these robots were programmed to do.
Hey, you know what? At least Storage Lady isn't in the dark anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Now she can panic in a
It's
well-lit
light,
storage room.
And all she hears outside is explosions and gunfire.
I
And
still love the idea though that she's got earbuds in and she's just been singing away to like chopping up things because she's in the prep room, right? That's what she was doing. And
just like, I
doing her
got a
own
bucket,
thing.
got a bucket full of sunshine.
Yeah. And the lights went out and she just goes, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, honestly, the
Turns on,
explosion was
turns on
probably
like
just
a
like
torch and keeps going.
just the bass dropping.
It was full dubstep, and she's like, blah, 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 blah.
Headcanon accepted.
Okay, I'm entirely okay with this. Now, moving on to Dr. Charles's turn. You finally have no more patience. Congratulations.
Yay!
What you gonna do?
When you come
I'm
back.
gonna look at it for a
Yay.
bit, just gotta be like, well, what do we do now?
I'm going to leave.
Is it safe up there?
It's safer than down here. I hope.
I'm gonna walk up to the door and just sort of like open the door a bit and see, like, look into the garage and see if there's anyone there.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
That is a 3, and 1, so 7.
You do not see anybody, but the sound of rushing water is getting louder. And like as you poke your head out, the lights in here that were turned off go and turn back on again.
And everyone else goes, oh, so bright.
They're all blind for a minute because their eyes adjusted to the dark.
How much noise can I hear from the stairwell?
Stairwell, it is becoming a pretty heated argument, but like now you can also hear the sound of angry French Spaniard yelling, rockets firing, shotguns going off from beyond the door as well.
Beyond the door. Oh, and you would also hear yelling and screaming from down the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Catalina,
just
dead
would be
silent. Mordo, not so much.
I just gonna be like,
Mordo's going fucking wild with the amount of fun he's having. I mean, he gets an opportunity to kill things that have no moral imperative about killing.
so, is the elevator still running?
You look over, and it seems to be active again. However, the readout kind of above the door that says what floor it's on says it's on this one.
I'm going to rush over to it.
Okay. You rush over to it, and I assume press the call button to go up or down.
Down if it's got a down.
Okay. Actually, it doesn't have a down. It wouldn't have a down. So the button you press would be up entirely.
Oh no, I meant the car park elevator. This one.
Oh, the car park elevator. Okay, so yeah, you went to the door. If you run out there, you can be there. If you go to, I'd say if you go to like rush out there, Ephraim would stop you and say, "Where are you going?"
Where we were told to evacuate to.
Okay. When you are, there is panel on the wall. Press it and you will go down.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And I rush over.
See you in hell. And he leaves.
Fuck you too, buddy.
Okay, you run over, like run across the area. As you dash across, you can see that the water pooling up around this crater is getting more. It is threatening more and more to like cascade over the edge and get down into the hole. But you can't do much about that. Several large pipes have been ruptured.
I could slightly do something about that.
Is the thing you were going to do is make it worse?
Don't Don't drown us!
What?
Don't drown us.
Do it.
I'm just thinking, like,
Go big, go home.
I saw robots,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that down here is some sort of facility.
Yes. There's something down below that you aren't aware of.
But you
Water
also...
damaging that facility would be probably a good idea.
No. Catalina specifically said to everyone at the meeting, when we all caught up before all of this, that she wanted to infiltrate it so she could find out what they were doing so that they could figure out if there was a solution to how to fix her sister.
The solution is make it fill up with water.
But that doesn't fix her sister.
It's okay. So
Your sister's not here, so it doesn't matter.
regardless, Dr. Charles, you have that knowledge in your mind, but what are you feeling in this moment, given what's just happened?
Do it.
I'd probably, like, as I'm, like, going across, reach out with my telekinesis and, like, push a bunch of the debris out of the way.
So you let the water that is already pooling flow down.
Yeah.
Okay, that will slow you down because it takes an action. So you make it to here as opposed to all the way across. That's fine. From this point, you can see the console Ephraim told you about, and can get there and press the button and descend next turn.
And I'll pull out my phone while I'm doing so, just to sort of, like, double check what else is doing. And I'm going to be like,
There's a group call that you
This
can
is
just
meant to be
join.
quiet.
I mean,
Yes.
I think because I've got telekinesis. Sorry, not telekinesis. I've got the inbuilt comms. Getting like speech to text,
Updates.
speech to text updates of me going, "Fuck yeah!"
I'll join the call for just a bit, just to sort of be like, I'm on my way down.
Okay.
Then Catalina's response: "See you soon."
You don't get a response from me because I'm grunting while wrestling with a robot.
It takes a speech.
Okay. Dimitri,
Dimitri?
your turn.
Da-da,
There's two angry
Dimitri,
robots
da-da,
here.
Dimitri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's robots shooting at me. I just reverse again.
Okay. Roll me another vehicle land.
Because heading at it is going to be better than trying to run away. 6.
6? Okay.
Just 6.
That is, again, not
Oh.
ideal.
Molotov.
Okay.
I don't care if I hit it. Like, as long as I get sort of away from it.
Okay, so you can back up a bit, and then you have your choice of north or south in terms of where you steer the wheel.
I swing it around to the left so that I line up with the top gate. I mean, the bottom gate's not
I
a
was
gate.
going to
it's-
say, hit it with the side of the van to throw it away, and then just vroom, straight up.
Okay, so you're going like back this way, turning this way, and like side-swiping the robot as you go, and then
No, that's accidental, not intentional.
okay.
Like I'm trying to reverse round to the
But you're
right
hitting
so
it
that
in
I
the
can line up
process.
to the left. Well, I might. I don't know. With a 6,
Okay.
apparently I got flying out of the van.
With a 6, you do hit it, but it like kind of mid standing up, like bounces off the side and doesn't look any more worse for wear from the collision.
Sorry, did not mean to hit you.
And you are now roughly here-ish, like behind the wheel, seeing it rise to its feet with piles of spent ammunition casings around its feet. Well, not piles, but a smattering.
Can I re-roll that?
It is a skill check, so yes.
Fucking stay on the goddamn table. That's a 12.
You hit. Roll me 2d6 damage.
The 2d6 I just rolled? That'd be 8.
That is exactly how many hit points it had left. So you scream, wheel around, and as opposed to hearing the sound of a humanoid torso bounce off the side, you feel the bounce of your back right tire going over something, and you're like ka-chum, ka-chum, as you can hear crunching metal under the wheels and a scattering of debris.
We're lucky this has tough wheels.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's a reason Dimitri's our pilot.
He's good at driving. Okay.
Rerolls, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Muffin.
Hi, Muffin.
Hello.
Now it is Catalina's turn. Down on B2.
No, it is Fidget's turn.
Hey, Fidget, what do you want to do? Are you going to roll some dice? Are you going to kill some robots?
Fidget wants to stand on the spacebar so everything goes down.
Okay. She's going to sit here and what? Hello. Okay, I'm sorry. Cats are cute.
I just want to raise that what you currently see is a senator.
With Mordo's voice screaming.
Yeah. With heat trails coming out of his arse as he flies across the room.
Oh yeah.
I need art for this.
Kit, this is on you. Kit, calling
A
Kit.
senator with a fire ass, yeah? Had beans for lunch and too many of them.
I'm gonna run up as far as I can and throw another knife sideways, not up, sideways. Maybe not that far. No, more like hang on. Oh, kitty cat! I can't see. More like here.
You won't be able to get to that point because that's like on a 30-degree angle, kind of like up in the air, wedged in the corner.
I can't run up the slope.
It's you can't run up a metallic 30-degree angle that far. It would slow you down too much.
Okay, fuck, there's a fish in the way. Can I, like, run, like, over here, then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You duck around the
Can
pillar.
you move? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw another Kanife at this robot.
Okay, go for it.
What was it again?
A D20.
Oh, no, yeah. That, yep. I knew that.
And 1d6.
16 plus its armor class of 4, it hits.
Yes, that's for sure gonna hit. Roll me some damage
What
as
is
you.
the damage?
Oh,
it's a monoplate, 1d8. Yeah.
Yeah, a D plus 1. You pull out the cleaver.
I cleave it with an 8.
Nice.
Plus 1, so it's 9.
Yeah.
I just whoof that cleaver.
Oh yeah. Heckin' do the. There we go. So Mordo, as you're there, like jetpack still burning, like push up against the wall, you hear and see a cleaver like land in its shoulder, and like sparks and fluids begin to pour from the impact point.
Sick.
Okay.
Hang on, Rory, can you explain again, can you describe again the imagery of Mordo right now for Kit, just because Kit missed it?
Mordo is a shouting, angry French Spaniard disguised as a Yakutan senator in midair. Like, so arms against this robot, like kind of horizontal-ish with like jetpack heat trails coming out of the rear of the senator, like pinning the robot up against the wall.
Except you can't see the jetpack, so it just looks like fire out the butt.
Yes, exactly.
Good stuff.
Terrifying. Now, Now it's the turn of the impuses. Oh.
That look is unnerving.
I don't like it when
It's-
Rory says that.
okay.
It makes me scared.
I had a thought and I like it. Let's go with it.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my book of secret stuff and choose.
Oh dear.
Is it the robot now? It's the robot's turn?
No, it's the turn of the civilians.
Ah, okay. Just don't forget to change me across if you need to.
It's all good. I just need to choose. Hang on. Yes, I like you. I choose you.
I like me too.
That will come into play later. Okay, civilians are doing their civilian things. On this level, they do stuff. In the basement, they are probably going to come to some kind of consensus because the Supreme is still yelling, and he will say, "No up, only down," and they will begin to filter their way back from whence they came. But they're going this way. These ones are just out off the map. No, not that. Everything's fine. Oh god. That's a copy. Then they run away, move up onto the ground floor. They are out up here, see people proceeding in this direction and follow. And then this crowd just go, ah! Indiscriminate panic sounds, and actually things get a bit awkward at this point because the
Push and shove through the
yeah the staircase down the terrace to the lower part of the garden is kind of forced to be a bit single file.
bottleneck. Sorry.
Yeah, it bottlenecks and people get a bit rowdy trying to just run away the fastest. Yeah. That happens. Lucky, it's not your turn, it's the soldier's turn. They've just, I mean, these guys have also seen a friend become meat paste. What can the soldiers do about it? I think what they're going to do is just all shoot you because they're well paid and thoroughly indoctrinated in the Fire Nation. Yakugan government.
Just casually slide that in.
I thought the Fire Nation was meant to be America, but okay.
We're not going there. Don't go there. That's a bad place to go.
Yeah. That way lies copyright infringement.
Oops. Too many hit points. Giving the hit points just in case.
I can't believe Fidget came in just as my turn happened.
Just
To get in the way of everything, and then after my turn's gone, she's now just sitting on top of my computer asleep.
Run out. Guns are blazing. All 5 of them are going to take shots at you in your mech, Ash.
Yep.
Man, Catalina tried so hard to teach Lucky subtlety.
He was subtle for a
I
bit.
was subtle until things went to hell, and then I got told to shoot stuff.
I don't care as long as they stand in the gateway, yeah?
Okay. What's your armor class again?
1.
1. Okay. Mag rifles can burst fire, right?
No, they
maybe.
cannot.
No,
Only spike throwers can burst.
Bike throwers and laser rifles, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will double check that for you. No,
No, I've got it open right now. It's...
No, because I used projectile mag can't. I got frustrated that mag rifles couldn't, which is why I bought a spike
Yeah.
thrower.
Their trade-off is they've got long range and they do a lot of damage.
2 of them hit.
Okay.
Of the 5. So that is 2 volleys of stuff. The first one is 11 damage, which your armor entirely absorbs.
that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And the
Rory is
second,
regretting his choices right
and
now.
the second is 10 damage, which your armor entirely absorbs.
Oh, Lucky is absolutely loving this.
You are just like standing there, triumphant, like one knee, like 1 foot above the cab of your ute, just seeing the HUD of like bullets go ting, 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 and like all readouts nominal, no damage detected. You're like, sweet merciful Lord, let's go!
I am Boris. I am invincible.
I feel like this is a space marine going up against Imperial Guardsmen. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
good luck.
Flashlights.
Good luck. Yeah.
And upon seeing how ineffective their attacks are, these three are going to duck back into cover.
Oh, that's a poor choice.
There's not going to be cover left after Lucky's done with them.
Speaking of which, Lucky, horrifying.
This is better than a grab tank. You've got more fine motor control.
So I have a quick question for you. Would it be an action for me to grab out my Vesuvius?
No, because it's quick stowed.
No, because that sounds cool.
I'm not using the Vesuvius this turn. I'm using something else, which I realized I technically have accidentally lied to Catalina. I will be using a demolition charge. Because we installed a breaching tool on this machine. And it clearly states that it uses a breaching charge to break through walls, make a mech-sized hole in the wall.
Oh, Jesus. And a mech-sized hole in every soldier behind it. Fucking hell.
Oh my god!
Lucky makes his own entrance, damn it!
You're right next to the entrance! There's nothing
There's an
stopping
open
you!
gateway right there, but you're going to Kool-Aid man through a wall 3 meters away from an entrance.
It's part of the morale factor. I mean, it's just that much more intimidating.
You know what? It's so lucky that it just
It's
I
completely
can't
immune
even
to
be
that.
mad.
There
And
is
then
a
Im says,
reason for it.
"Yeah."
You will find out. But first,
Okay.
holes need to be made.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Sure.
So I'm going to come on over to this wall right here and just breach.
Okay.
So the way it's described is basically it's like a breaching tool for a modern day SWAT or something. You put it up against the wall and it fires off the demolition charge to blow a hole in the wall.
So
Okay.
effectively, it's
So
just
it's
a demo
code.
charge with the...
Yeah, it's a shaped charge.
I imagine it probably has the, like, if you recall the feat from those like artillery units from Iron Man 2, where like they plant their feet and then go doo, doo, doo. There's probably like a set of those that like clamps onto the flat of the wall and then like lines up the charge and like rams it into the wall and detonates it all at once. So you go,
Yes.
Okay, is there an attack roll, or is it just you make
They
move
have to roll
and people are in the way? Okay.
I
Anyone
think-
within 4 meters is
I was
dead.
going to say, I think the
Yeah.
guy right on the other side of that gate just wishes he didn't go back into cover.
He wishes he ran away because he's now paced. There is nothing left
Okay.
of him.
Technically, demo
yeah.
charges don't paste things, they disintegrate them. So...
Disintegration.
But I want to partake.
Disintegration is just very hot paste, right?
As for the damage for anyone who does not instantly vaporize, it is 18.
Fucking hell.
They're all dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say all 3 of them are dead.
They're all dead.
Good soup.
You line up the breaching charge. Disintegrate the wall. Send
Charles,
debris.
you know how you gave me those drugs? I don't think I need them. Lucky already feels unstoppable.
The moment this all went to shit, I started questioning my choice in giving the 2 of you drugs.
You send debris flying and you like kick through part of it that you missed and like come through preparing to shoot at anyone on the other side. There's no one. There's like smears of meat juice across the freshly mown grass.
You can see a couple of fingers, maybe a chunk of a knee.
Yeah.
I head
all
just
dead.
goes rolling down the rolling.
Right
down the
where
hill.
you're standing, between your legs,
There's 2
are the
feet.
remains of 2 boots.
Yeah.
Like, just cinders
Okay.
above them. It's just boots, bone, smoke.
For the
That's
sake
it.
of story, I'm going to say that Pim made the breaching tool. And
Okay.
Lockie was not aware it was going to do that because he probably wouldn't have done it otherwise. And I wasn't aware of it until I reread the rules for it.
Mhm.
Lockie's just going to go in the comms and go, sorry, Catalina.
So, how much damage occurs beyond this blast? Like how deep
I
beyond the wall does the
believe
breach go?
it's designed as like a really shaped breaching tool, so it probably
also-
gouges like a hole in the lawn a bit, but other than that,
I would
Okay.
count
it
it.
would be very shaped.
I would count it as a demo pack, but without the 2 meters of blowback.
Hmm.
That
Okay.
seems yeah.
So the lawn's on fire in
That
various
tracks.
places, kind of forwards of you. I'm not gonna try and like illustrate this because I'm juggling enough right now. So sue me. So yeah, that happens.
Oh my god!
Would you
Kit did it!
would you like to move?
Yes, I'm going to move through the breach. through the new hole.
Perfect.
Thank you, kid.
Oh my god. Kit.
He doesn't look very happy though.
Neither does the senator.
Here, I've added some flames for you, Rory.
Thank you.
The amount of combat going on has got the senator's face locked because the hollow system started to
I am deliberately staying off the road. So I'm back over here.
Okay. Cool. All right then.
Just purposely
Cool.
leaving giant footprints in the perfect lawn.
That lawn is not perfect anymore. It's on fire.
Yeah, of course, because Lockie came launching through.
I said Space Marine. I think what I meant was Dreadnought.
Okay.
And I
Molotov,
do-
it's your turn.
No, it's Pim's turn with a.
Oh yeah, Pim gets to shoot.
What?
Well,
These
rail.
two.
And a railgun can be fired to
the,
suppress.
this doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, make an attack roll for Pim with the railgun. Oh,
Question
God.
is, would Pim fire to suppress? I think he would fire to suppress. He would just go. He would just go full auto here. Just- So with fire to suppress, they make evasion rolls. I don't make an attack roll.
He would definitely throw in a quip. He'd be like, try dodging this. Ha ha. And then pew 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 pew.
They both fail. They're panicking. They just saw a breach charge go off, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And then, as high-powered rails get slammed into them.
Just trying to find the suppress thing.
I think
It's
it's
basically
half damage.
half damage if they succeed.
Yeah,
They failed.
that's it.
So it's just a full damage railgun shot on each of them.
Oh, I also need to make a luck saving throw.
You! Oh, it's the irresponsibly built railgun.
Okay, it's all right. I rolled a 20, but it means that the next one's going to be much worse as well.
Wait, what?
You brought the irresponsibly built railgun.
It's the only one I've got at the moment.
Oh god.
So yeah, so some heavy guns can be fired to suppress double the usual ammunition fired in one round, and every target in front of that weapon that is not under hard cover is automatically hit for half normal damage. A successful evasion or luck saving throw eliminates this damage.
So I rolled for 24 damage, so it'll hit for 12.
Was that in the revised
Okay.
rules or the original rules? Because we're using original rules.
That's the
That is
original.
in the
Okay.
original rules.
Okay.
Oh, gee, that makes sense. Okay, they're both alive, but probably wish they weren't.
They have neat little railgun holes in them now, do they?
Uh,
Yeah.
it's it's more likely that they've just because thematically, if either of them were actually hit by a railgun round, they'd be dead. So it's probably more just the rounds hit near their feet and sprayed large, high velocity chunks of concrete at them from the edge of the drive.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
Alright, so 6 seconds. Have they had time to die from shock from the railguns? Or?
So they're not happy either.
Do you have to do morale checks to see if they just straight up have heart attacks at this point?
Oh my god! Look, Ash, I know you've wanted to do exactly this for so long. You have been drooling over the weapon section of this rule set for over a year thinking, oh, if only I could do this. So,
Been slowly
welcome.
building up to it.
You're welcome.
I am enjoying this greatly.
Okay, Mordo, now it's your turn.
I just realized the amount of blood that I am currently bleeding means that I would probably not be too focused on the hologram and it would drop.
Okay.
But considering I know how much this hurts, and I'm wearing an assault suit, and I know Catalina's not wearing any armor, I'm going to step in between the two of us.
I have
Okay.
natural armor, don't forget. I'm always at a permanent form.
Mordo doesn't know that.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
good point.
That's fair.
He just thinks you got weird skin.
Yeah, that's true. She does have weird skin.
Both
And then
of
I'm
these are true.
And then I'm going to burst fire the shotgun into it again.
Go for it.
Alice.
Oh, yep. Sorry. That's a D20.
Yeah.
What?
that's-
A 19. You rat, man.
And 3d8 plus 2.
Plus toi.
I hope this kills it, because I don't even know if I can
6?
survive another hit.
8. That's
Waha.
14. And 9. Wait,
9
that means
is
it's a
3d8.
D10. Hang on, I was throwing a D10. Let's try that again.
Damn, that was a good roll too.
7. 10. 15 total.
Plus
Do you want to
2,
do this?
17. Ah, is it dead?
Yes.
All right. I just pump one round into its head, one round into its stomach, and then just keep firing as it hits the ground. Make sure it can't get up. And I'm
Okay.
just laughing my ass off.
So you plant your feet, tone down the jets a bit, pull the shotgun back off your mag-locked thigh, and just go and just keep shooting its body on the ground. Yeah, it's very dead.
While
And then I'll
laughing
just-
maniacally.
Yeah, and then I'll just toss the gun to the side and put my back against the wall and slide down it and go, fuck, that is so much more fun when they're not living.
Okay, that's your turn. Dr. Charles, you make it to the cargo lift. Because it's the lift that makes the cars go. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Map.
Yeah, I'm going to move him down to this lane. So,
Okay.
fine. So you take your move action, you go, boop, and it basically takes the rest of your turn for it to descend. Copy, push this version of you onto the GM layer, bring you over here. Now no one is in the basement anymore. That's useful.
One less.
One. I was gonna say one less map.
One less map. And I will reveal more of this one. Dr. Charles, you descend, and now for the first time you get to see the situation.
Oh my god, he has a
you-
police car?
He has a police. Oh shit!
That's not surprising.
He has a really cool looking.
We
car. Is
should
that-
use it as our escape car.
Is that a hover car?
Yes, it is. Top of the line.
The basement.
Mm-hmm.
Those cars are about to be flooded.
You look back and you can see his like Ferris wheel turntable combo with like 3 in each, because like these doors are tough, but have like panels of glass in them to be all like, look at my cars. So you look back, see those, and you hear the sound of a very ecstatic Mordo around the corner going, woo, that was great. And ahead of you can see a set of doors over here. And like down here is the really decorative cases full of car parts. And here's some other cars that got hastily moved out of the way. Have I told you Yakub's rich? Because I'm really trying to drive it home with his car collection.
No,
Yeah,
I figured he was rich.
We figured it
Being
out.
a weapons designer.
Mm-hmm.
For a country who is needlessly going to war on other planets because they can. Yep.
Yeah.
He's got wealth.
Yeah.
Can I see anything through the doors?
The doors are solid. There's no windows in these ones.
I don't really want to, because I still want to keep my cover.
Okay. I mean, now that you're down here, you don't know where they went, but it stands to reason that they may have gone through the doors. You think?
That's my thought.
There's no one to guide you.
I'm going to call my boss.
Okay. Amusingly, he's still on this level. I've been tracking him too. He didn't go down with the first wave in the lift. So you call him. He answers and says, "Yes, Charles, are you okay?"
I am fine. I'm in the underground now. Where did everyone go?
Walk ahead. I'll open the doors for you.
Okay. And
Catalina can see all of this too. The doors. She has line of sight to the doors.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the extent of your conversation and of your turn. Now we move on to Dimitri up on the top level.
Yes.
You have like swiveled the car into place just in time to see the show as Lucky breaches the wall and is just annihilating these guards. What do you do?
I watch as people pate made in front of me. How far can the van travel?
That's a good question. I never really properly mathed it out. Hang on. And I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to say like 40 meters ish. It's a van. You've got 6 seconds. Makes sense. So it's like, whee! So actually no, perhaps not that far. Maybe like 30 meters makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, no, I just hit the gate.
Okay, you put the boot down and
Fish
just
tail
drive
boot.
towards the gate. And Lockie, you can see Dimitri behind the wheel of this catering van, trying to leave. If he keeps going, he'll be crossing the line of fire between you and the other 2 remaining hostiles.
Also, like leaning on the horn, just
Mhm.
like.
I was kind of hoping they weren't going to duck into cover so he could make some more partay as he ran over them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we move on to Catalina down in the basement.
At this point, I feel like she would make sure Sparks, or she would call Sparks.
Okay.
She's gonna, first of all, go over to this robot and grab her knives back.
Okay.
So she's back up to 6 knives, not including her two personal ones. I keep finding like loose hairs everywhere. It's really annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna call Sparks.
Okay. He answers almost immediately and just yells, "Unless you like being shot by fighters, get into cover!"
Mordo and I are underground.
Who else?
I don't know. I don't know where anyone is.
Tell everyone else!
Mordo, tell everyone to take cover. Immediately. Never mind, he's useless. I'll call you back. And she calls everyone else.
Okay, you can forward this information. So, Lockie, you're like pivoting about to line up another shot, and you hear Catalina's voice crack over the comms and say,
Take cover immediately. You're in danger if you're above ground. Do it now. No questions asked. And she hangs up. And then recalls Sparks.
Okay. He is making indiscriminate nerdy panic sounds. That's probably the extent of your plan.
Yeah. Just from our blueprints, we don't have any of this layout down here, do we?
Correct. The blueprints you got were fabricated from personal experience of people going on site and scanning what they could access. No one could access down here. You don't know what's down here or how deep it could go.
Military engineers would have been used to build that.
Yeah, while I'm on the phone, can I look around with different spectrums of my eyes and see if anything pops out? Radio signals, heat signatures,
honestly,
radiation, anything like that.
You would get a reading that there are 6 individuals roughly behind this door.
Yeah.
Like in that general area. Aside from that,
anything in here?
Nothing else really. No.
No radio signals, no like radiation, nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I'm sorry, but I have to pee because I'm an idiot and I drank too much water. I'll be back!
So if you guys haven't already checked it out, you should all check out Kit's amazing little stick figure drawing in the art channel. It's great.
So I'm going to try and get downstairs. You're still dressed as a server chick.
Yeah.
The only person that's going to look out of place, sort of, will be Mordo.
Yeah. Well, Catalina doesn't know that you're there.
I've got to work out.
You'd see a figure.
Oh, that's true.
I've got to work out how I'm getting downstairs in time.
I might ask Rory if I can use the rest of my movement to just move to the edge there. Because I only moved like 10 feet. Oh my god. So, chaos ensued. So much for silent infiltration.
Party. I was meant to enjoy myself for once.
Yeah, you chose the wrong party, man.
It was meant to be a quiet infiltration.
Yeah, it was until
you motherfuckers are blowing up half the fucking building.
It was quiet.
And then you guys
infiltrated. We got them out, and the infiltration part is done now. Now it's an explosive exfiltration.
No, it's information. Like we've skipped part 2. Part 1 happened,
this is great.
and then part 3 happened. We skipped part 2.
No, this is great, because while they're up there thinking that we're the threat, you guys can get in safely.
Okay, but don't die. You're about to get, like, probably aerially bombarded.
I have 3 anti-vehicle weapons on me. And now I have a Dimitri to help fire the 3rd one, because we didn't have someone to fire the 3rd one.
What? Fire the what?
3rd anti-vehicle weapon.
Hello!
Yes.
Hello.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, you still have Molly.
You do.
Molly's just been along for the ride the whole time, like, wee. Welcome back, Chris.
Okay. That's what NPCs.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I was talking before and no one could hear me. Stupid
Oh.
No,
fucking.
he didn't hear shit.
Nah, you were dead. Silent. Sorry, man.
You were dead.
You might
He's not
be.
dead yet.
Oh god.
Okay. Top to bottom this time. The the idiots are going to be all like, "Oh my god, there's so much gunfire!" Because now there's like sprays of dirt, more booms. Lucky, you're really laying it on thick, and they just keep on running into the garden, and I'm making for like this stand of trees. No one has eyes on what's happening in the basement, so I will not be sharing that with you.
That's fair.
At least until they are visible. Yeah, that roughly makes sense. Cool. B2. Catalina, you are looking in that direction.
I can't see.
Ah!
I was gonna ask if for the rest of her movement she could have moved up to here to peek out. Because she didn't use all of her movement.
Yeah, probably. That's fine.
Because she only made like one step forward. Okay.
Calm your butts.
I am all of the butts.
Wow.
Kelly,
Ash.
did you have your phone on speakerphone?
Huh?
Did you have your compad on speaker when you were talking to...
Oh, no. But you would have heard
Okay.
everything that Catalina said.
Yeah,
Also-
so I don't know what the threat is then.
Well,
I just know there's a threat.
I mean, Sparks was yelling, so you probably heard.
You could probably hear it through the handset, yeah.
You heard her
Okay.
had peak on fighters.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay. Catalina, you spotted targets like heat signatures in that direction. You can see a seventh one is riding up in the elevator. He steps out, and as soon as he does, all other 6 people, actually 5 of the other 6 people, climb aboard and leave.
Wait. So I see them jump into some sort of elevator.
Yes, you see that one person rides up in the lift and gets off, a person who came from below, and then 5 of the 6 people who were there get into the elevator and ride it down, or begin to ride it down.
Okay, and that's over here, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So one person goes up and the rest go down.
One person comes up and gets off at this level.
Oh, okay. I thought one
yeah.
person went up and then the rest...
No.
No, but it was one from... And yeah.
Yes,
it's
the others just
burying them down.
separated into the lift.
Yeah.
Indeed, hang on a sec. I need... Yeah. Oh, wait. You'll do... That's fine. Give you an aura of menace. No, too pink. Just pink enough. Okay. I think that's everybody. Now we move on to the ground level. For the bad giz to...
Oh,
I
you
mean,
these bad
let's
kids.
be fair. Let's be fair. Bad guys are kind of undefined in this encounter.
Entirely correct. The
It's a matter of
hired
perspective.
security force will run away. They like drop their mag rifles, peel around this wall, and just start running as fast as they can away from this place, down the nature strip, and away.
Oh, so my tactic worked.
Yes, that is the only reason they are running for fear of their lives.
Oh, good.
No, you guys know that there is
Dimitri doesn't
incoming
know,
danger.
otherwise he just sees them.
No. Catalina called everyone and was like, if you're on ground level, you're fucked. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, no, but Dimitri's just like beeping the horn and telling people
Oh,
to move.
yeah.
He's supposed to just run off.
It's lucky it's your turn.
I've just been told to get underground.
Yes.
Or just take cover because you're in danger. And you could probably presume it's from an aerial force of some kind.
I'm gonna radio back to Pim to tell him to bring the car in.
Pim's in the suit with you, so he can't do that.
No, he's in the Romnipotent,
Which is in the vehicle.
which is on the back of the unit.
So they
They're
loaded
separate.
up.
Okay.
We have the assault suit and the Romnipotent here. We brought both. And
So-
we left that one in the back.
So you have the mech and the Robin. Okay, you know what? For the sake of fun, I'll say that you've like propped up the Romnipotent. Like,
Yeah, that was
on
the whole point.
box.
Was literally just with the arms so that
Yeah.
he couldn't move, but he could fire.
Okay, cool.
It was just a
That makes
stand.
sense.
So he could jump back
Okay.
into his Echo though and gun it inside.
Yeah, he will spend his turn jumping back into his Echo, and we'll gun it next turn.
Yeah,
What do
how
you do?
far can I move in this thing?
That's an
Let's see
excellent
the-
question. I believe there are details on that. I'm just going to pull up the mech section.
I don't know if the suit itself is any different.
You can
Its speed is 4, if that means anything.
mechs page 300. The revised rules, because I'm using them for some of the details. This is the law. Mechs also have speed rating, which is used to describe the vehicle section for situations.
Okay, their speed 4, a motorcycle is speed 1.
You can hang on. So, for situations where it is important to determine a mech's movement rating in meters, multiply suit speed by 10 meters, and light and heavy mech speed by 20 meters to find their rate of movement for 1 round. So you can cover 40 meters in 1 move action.
What?
Nice. I'm gonna run to... I can run to the front door.
You can run to the front door.
Right across my path.
Go to the driveway. Get
No,
underground.
I won't make it to the driveway unless I like full run. Even then, I still won't make it before the...
You're
The
kind
thing
of...
is, we don't know how far away the planes are. We
Yeah.
just know that they're incoming.
I also want to be able to cover Pim because he's going to take a bit longer to get here.
I mean, how long does it take to scatter jump jets? I think the record for jump jet scattering is like 1.5 minutes. So
Alright, I can get halfway down the ramp if I full book it.
depends how quick what's his name got to us.
You have no idea how inbound they are. All you know
Yeah.
is if you glance up at the sky, you can't see any of them, which means they aren't like a turn away from strafing the house.
They're
Alright,
not
I'm
on
not
you.
going to. I'm not going to run. So I can cover Pim as he comes in. I'm going to move up to alongside the van.
Mm-hmm.
And then hold
up
an
the van.
action to fire at anything that does come over in the skyline.
Okay.
Do anti-vehicle lasers work on fighter jets?
They work on everything.
There is another version you can get which is specifically designed to hit flying units, but this one is not that one. It can hit flying units, it's just not good at it.
Fair.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of calculating.
Oh,
and
which-
shit to do.
That's a good point you make, Nick. What happened to the mooks that were on their way as pseudo militia?
They're on the way.
I think Sparks would have called them off at some point.
No, my question was if the call out to the military got intercepted, then why are the jets coming?
It might have been an internal panic button.
Because multiple large explosions have gone off in the rich people neighborhood.
Yeah, at a diplomat's house.
He has neighbors.
No, it doesn't. What are you talking about?
They can call the police too.
Oh, the police send fighter jets down there. Cool.
When,
yeah.
when
if
you're
there's-
the main
Well, yeah, I was
scientist for
gonna
their
say.
weapon development, like,
Yeah,
see,
so-
yes.
In answer to the anti-vehicle laser, the normal one can fire at air units. It just fires as normal, whereas the anti-air variant has much longer range and it basically almost auto hits.
Wow. Okay.
But it is almost useless against land vehicles.
Okay.
So just imagine you're a rich person, you're standing at your window holding the phone and the curtains in opposite hands, and you're on the phone to the police, and you see a mech suit, again, Kool-Aid Man through a wall and destroy all the guards, you're
Hey,
gonna
look.
start screaming.
Apart from the guard part, I am a construction mech, so I could just be remodeling the house.
You're
And the people.
Yeah, I mean,
your
you're shooting.
plane is an anti-vehicle laser. They all saw that.
Yes, it was
from the
just a full
murder,
remodeling going wrong.
it could be
I refuse to let you talk me out of scrambling fighter jets.
I'm not even trying. Apart from the murder, though.
And we would have gotten
Blatant
away
murder.
with it too if it wasn't for you meddling rich people.
All right, I'm going to, yeah, like I said, I'm going to run down over here
Okay, I'm fine.
and hold fire in case something does come down.
Cool.
And then, yeah, I told Pim to gun it down here
Yeah.
as well.
He moves into his echo, but that's all he can do on his turn.
Yeah.
Mordo, it's your move.
I get up and rifle through my belongings and pull out some bandages and start trying to patch up a lot of gunshot wounds.
Okay. You press a button and a panel in the side of your assault suit slides back and reveals a hole, and you're like, "Oh, that's a nasty one." And start trying to tend to yourself.
In fact, I think considering that it's actually pretty common shit, you'd have those pills that they use modern day today that is just like they insert the pill and it just expands into a bandage internally in the cavity.
You seem like the kind of person to have something like that. So you don't heal any damage, but you take this time to like quickly staunch the bleeding and be like, okay, I'm good. I keep going now.
Yeah. And I'll reload the shotgun.
Okay. Cool. That's basically. I'm going to say that's basically your turn.
Actually,
Yeah.
can I move to the door where it is and on the south wall, not facing inwards, but facing from the south side of the door to the north, plant a demo pack?
Why?
Because that door's a panic door. We're not getting through that without a demo pack.
Charles is it's about to open that door.
I have no idea.
So.
Catalina
is-
wouldn't let you anyway. She would stop you.
So the door is. The door's decently far away. If you do nothing but move to it, if you don't like.
I'll just start moving in that direction.
Okay, so you start walking into open. If you do nothing but move, you will be at the door at the end of your turn.
Yeah, okay.
The
I'll
door's
just
gonna
walk up to it.
open and just a bleeding, bloody, armored Mordo's gonna be standing there.
Like I'll take my standard. I'll take my standard move action and ready the reload is the action I'm taking.
Okay, so you get to there and you reload. Cool, that's fine. All right. Now it is the turn of Dr. Charles. You hear the sound of walking and the pardon me.
And the what?
Belch. The sound of someone walking towards the same door you're facing and reloading a gun.
But I mean, Dr. Charles probably heard us and knew that we were fighting down here anyway.
Yeah, but who won?
That's true. That's true.
Well, considering I heard you celebrate the death of the robot,
That's
I'd be on the
also
phone to my
true.
boss going, okay, I'm coming across now,
Okay.
and then run for the door.
Okay. You run for the door. You'll need to move. You'll need to use part of your action to get all the way there. But as soon as you do, and you get to the door, you hear like a look up and can see that there's some small camera looking down at you from above the doorway. And as you approach, the door would snap open.
I keep running into
Okay.
whatever room that is.
This room is basically the equivalent of an airlock. So you move in, and the door immediately snaps shut behind you, like as quick as it can, because you assume whoever's manning the doors and the camera can probably see the man with the shotgun walking towards the door as well. And then the door in front of you opens.
And I go to keep moving, using whatever movement I've got left to get inside.
Alright. Reveal areas. Okay. I said reveal areas.
Oh, you're having the glitch now.
It's being dumb.
Yeah, it covers it instead.
No. That's just it's not. It's being weird about me choosing things. Okay.
Yeah.
So the door opens up, and the one person who stayed behind is Dr. Kisa. Because you called him and your colleagues, and he cares about you in the sense that you make him money with your brain.
You're an
Such
asset.
a weird way of explaining it.
It's accurate though.
I mean, it is. But...
What he doesn't realize is I'm also like planning
A
to
traitor.
blow up the entire fucking place with bike drives on the
It's
planet.
like that
because why
meme,
not?
badly explain your job.
I make my boss money with my brain. Who's this other person?
This other person is somebody who is standing in the center of the room, and like as you step in, he like makes actually. I need to roll in initiative 2. Oh, look, it's a 6. He acts at the same time as you do.
That makes it handy.
How convenient.
Mm.
Cool. So yeah, as you like enter this area, he like gives you a nod as he walks past. He looks like he's wearing like mostly standard issue Yakutan power armor, but it's a lot bulkier around the chest and arms, and he isn't carrying any weapons.
Oh fuck.
He's just walking out. And as soon as the two of you swap places, the door closes behind you, thanks to Dr. Kisa pressing a button.
Just gonna be like, I hope he's careful because I don't know what happened down there, but it's a mess.
I'm amazed that you're brave enough to run across the line of fire from that madman.
There's a madman here?
Yes, he ruined 2 security drones with a shotgun.
As we start like moving, I'm going to explain the planet I was from where the Meltec went nuts, and that this is nothing new.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. So, Dr. Kisa is continuing to man the door.
Oh, I'd also pull out my phone and just message, be careful, incoming.
Okay. The door that Catalina and Mordo can see opens once again. But you don't see anybody actually leave the doorway right away.
Charles has definitely said heads up incoming.
Yes.
All right.
Dimitri.
Dimitri's going full like he's out the gate.
Leaving? Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, I
You have-
can't stop now. If it stops now, I fucking roll it.
Yeah, you have built up a lot of speed. I'll say that with the speed you built up, you can make it. You can make it out the gate. Are you going left or right?
Right. I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the weird things you put there are.
I was going for I was going for a slope up, but it's hard to draw.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
Okay, you make it out of the gate and are turning right. You see, you get a nice crisp view of the carnage left by Lockie, and you can hear the engine turn over of the Ute as you see Pim behind the wheel, like seeing you go. Okay. That's your turn. Catalina.
Catalina.
I'm slightly confused.
Catalina has been observing everything that's been going on. So everything from the camera, the door opening, watching this figure walk in and about to walk out. And she's just gonna like call out to Mordo, be careful. And then on the phone with Sparks, she's gonna say, okay, we're in the lower basement. No. We're one level below basement. How can I get you into the system? Because I think we're going to need your help.
He keeps on panicking, but the main takeaway is I've got no idea. I don't know where you are. I'm running blind. What do I do?
She's just like, Sparks, shut up. How do I get you in in the system here? What do you need? Tell me now.
Roll me persuasion.
Ugh.
Because he is panicking.
Yes, he is.
He is genuinely freaking out, and you need to try and calm him down enough to make him useful again.
Fuck. Okay,
I was going to say, could this technically be a leadership role?
This would be a leadership role.
Well, I rolled an 11. It's a -1 because I don't have points in leadership, although I was thinking of taking it, and I should have now that I think of it. But, so that's 10 plus charisma, which is a 1.
Okay.
So that's 11.
You like snap at him and just say, calm down, and you're like, he goes,
she's not that polite. Shut up! Listen. How to get you in the system? We need your help and calm.
Find me an interface. I don't know, console, security terminal. Just look around.
Do I see anything from my immediate view?
You will have to look for it on your next turn, because you just spent your turn like calling him and being like, calm down. I mean, you could move a bit.
No. She can see that someone's coming and she wants to keep her cover as much as possible. She doesn't know if her cover's been blown, so better to be safe than sorry. But she's told Mordo to be careful.
Can I see what it is?
Not from this angle, no.
Okay.
But we definitely know something is coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've seen the door open again and heard the sound of footfalls coming from beyond. Just the person hasn't left this chamber yet.
Can I hear that it sounds big? Is all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I mean, I would be able to see how big it is.
Gonna blow the fucking room apart. The fucking demo charge.
Yep, that's why I was asking.
I'm like, no.
Would I be
I'm on
able
the
to?
other side of that wall, you motherfucker.
Would I be able to tell Mordo how big it is or the size of it?
He is a larger than average man, wearing power armor.
Well, I don't know he's wearing power armor.
You probably would if you have thermals.
Okay. Well, yeah, I would have left the thermal vision on because it's the only vision I can see things with. So.
Yeah, I'm not in position to tangle with someone like that at the moment.
Yeah, neither
so,
am I.
Yeah, it's going to be a demo charge.
I can make it there in 2 turns.
Yeah, I don't know if I can hold off 2 turns, to be honest.
Fair.
Wait.
Cleanup crew is on its way.
I'm genuinely terrified that we are going to be bookending this session with demo charges.
Oh boy!
That's the best kind of bookends, yeah?
No.
Okay, I'm going back up to the basement want to move all these people out.
Keep in mind, Chris, you wouldn't be doing it from him. You'd be doing it from on the door.
Yeah, there.
I can't see. Rory's changed my map now, but
That's because you wanted a camera.
Yes, I know. It's because the poor audience want to see what the hell's going on.
Ah!
I'm sorry, Rory.
There's explosions everywhere.
Wait, are they coming back this way again?
No, they're running in that direction. And while you can't see it, the sheer mental image of a gaggle of a dozen rich people trying to climb several trees is just like, mwah. Worth the price of admission. Because that's all they can think to do to get away. Is climb some of the trees and drop over the other side of the wall. And then
Where I
run.
really wish I had a Hydra
Well, the
missile
tree's
array.
too far away. It
They're
looks
doing
like
that
it goes over the wall, but it doesn't make it.
I know. But they're desperate. There's explosions everywhere.
They're
This
rich people, and there's no security all of a sudden.
this high security compound has now become a rather compelling prison for them. There's no having no ways in also means there's no ways out.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is what they get for not having a back door.
I mean they do, but there's explosions all over the place.
Yeah. No, I mean like an actual back door, not a secret underground base, etc., back door.
Yeah, that would help.
That's how poor people think.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well.
Okay. So that
That's why
happens.
poor people
All
are
the,
People don't
their
have
situation.
walls. What are you talking about?
all the other guards have run away. Oh yeah, Lucky.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Oh,
is.
you swapped my map back. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, brain.
Hey, sorry.
Can I scan the horizon using my optical array and the mech's sensors to see if I can see anything incoming?
You might
See
be able to
any, like,
see radio signals.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
I will attempt to roll you a perception check. It's a 7. No, 8.
Okay, I'm going to the map of everything just to see who's nearby. Okay, the nearest military base is 300 meters away to the south. The nearest military base that can launch fighters is a kilometer away to the west. You probably can't see through all the buildings to that location. But you
Oh, it's
can't
more
see
scanning
anything.
the air and everything. Yeah, so there's nothing in the air, even at a distance.
Nothing.
There's
Yeah.
nothing inbound you can see yet.
Alright. That means that we have a bit more chance. So Pim can get inside there. Not knowing what's happening with those guys, I'm going to run my way downstairs. But I'm going to hold at the ramp as well to cover Pim coming in.
Okay.
So I will just move to
I have to say, I feel like in
here.
classic Pim and Lucky fashion, if it wasn't a second-hand vehicle, you've probably like gone and found. I don't know. To me, it's like the most Aussie thing to have a sports ute.
It's got a V8 turbo.
Like it's the most dumb thing, but it's such an Aussie thing as fucking V8 ute.
Okay, yeah. So the Ute digs small holes as it pulls off from the nature strip, peels around the corner, rumbles over some of the debris that was left from the breaching charge, and begins to speed up as it heads down the drive towards you. And you maintain covering fire.
My camera keeps losing focus tonight.
Okay, Mr. It's the same. Mordo!
Kid says it needs a subwoofer.
It has 3.
Chris, you're on mute.
And you've drawn a question mark.
Sorry, what I wanted to ask is, what is that?
It is a case full of well-polished and decorative car parts.
It's just a
Not
shelf
anymore!
display.
Okay, so because I know that Charles has gone through, I'm not going to throw a demo pack in the doorway. Instead, I'm going to activate my jetpack, like here, and plant a shaped charge on that wall facing upwards, and then use the rest of my movement to get back and set it off.
Yeah, that's entirely doable.
Sick.
Unfortunately,
The way you said that, you wish it wasn't.
4 meters is pretty much this room, and 90 degrees would just miss Charles. So I'd give him a heads up on the comms. Hey, danger close, buddy.
Phone away, so I'm not gonna notice shit. Because that's the thing. I need to keep the appearance of I am just a guest. So I'm taking out my phone to look for like news and stuff, sending messages, putting it back away, and then waiting for something else to happen that I can react to.
Yeah, so shaped it would go like that.
Hey, Rory, I have a question. When I saw those figures go down the elevator, was it up here or down here or over here or?
The elevator's here. This is where the elevator shaft is.
It's fine. We don't need an elevator, just a shaft.
They do.
I was gonna have to get rid of the door either way.
I'm gonna have to show a power.
No, you're not. It's fine. Just play the victim.
Okay, I am going to do something, and at that we will end the session because I honestly I'm tickled pink by the idea of bookending this game by demo charges. So you, Mordo, pull out this charge. You grab your jetpack like joystick with one hand, go and launch up and fly over here hastily. Pull out the charge. You like slide the different like shaping aspects in the appropriate configuration hastily. Shove it up against the wall. It stays there. You jetpack away and end up like here-ish or like here, brain words.
Back at Catalina.
And land over here. You plant your feet, swivel around, and go ha ha. And there is a very tremendously large explosion.
Again.
I will not go into what happens to Dr. Charles. I will not go into what happens to the elevator shaft. The only thing you see as the smoke clears is that the figure that was standing next to the charge is still standing there.
I think
His power armor has been destroyed, but he is standing exactly where you saw him last. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
I think I know what that is.
What the fuck? I have no idea because I'm behind the door. There was a big explosion.
Next to you.
Is that because you can choose whether the damage is taken on the power armor versus yourself?
No, that's only for mech suits, not power armor.
That is not.
No.
This is something else entirely.
He's a psychic! Maybe? Oh god, I'm
He
terrified.
can create full armor.
Have a fun week, everybody.
No, right!
you,
Not that!
I have one demo charge left.
Beat your rounds over the gods. End of story.
I'm down to my last demo charge. What will I do?
Oh, Muffin. Maybe
I got your back.
You can use a shotgun after this.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty wounded. Like,
Really?
oh yeah.
Yeah, he is.
That's why I was not willing to engage, and I was going to go, nah, take it out with a trap before dealing with it.
Okay.
Yeah, those bots hit like a truck.
They do. Especially if you try and solo them for a few rounds before backup shows up.
Hey, I still took them both out.
You did. Okay, so
Although, to be fair, I reckon if that one got another round, it probably would have knocked me.
possibly. While I'm not normally in the habit of naming our sessions, if I were to name this one, I would call it something punny that contains the word with a bang. So like going off with a bang.
Also,
Leaving with a bang.
I'm still giggling
Banging by
over I'm still giggling over boom step.
It's drum and boom.
Okay.
Hey, this would cut the camera, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
So
that is
after I-
definitely a side effect.
So after I kill him, I can study him for a minute and become him.
If you manage to get it, that
If
have
you
it
can kill
mangled
him, yeah.
so badly that he's unrecognizable.
It's fine. We just have
It's
to.
really good if you studied him.
Oh, good. I've just got to shoot him in the chest, not the face.
It's fine. Just a couple more rounds and then Lockie will join us. He can jump down the hole. It's fine.
I mean-
Everything's fine.
I definitely could have caught up with you guys already if I wasn't covering Pim.
I mean, Pim doesn't need to come in. He could run away. He could drive off. And
Yes, but he has a lot of heavy weapons that we may need very shortly.
I gotta be honest, it's fucking wild.
yeah,
what
we also
combat
need
fighters
someone to be
can
able
do
to
in sort of
set off those
situations.
demo charges.
Oh yeah, we've got
Sorry, what
remote
was that,
detonators,
Chris?
so that's fine.
It is fucking wild what you can do in power suit.
Mm-hmm.
It's wow.
Oh.
I'm scared. I'm honestly very scared.
So
Yeah, mech suits are much better than I thought they were, and I already thought they were amazing.
Mm.
The fact
Catalina-
that you're being shot and nothing's happening because your armor is too good, it's like,
Yeah. There you go. You've
well,
already
shit.
you already took like 30 odd damage that was just negated outright.
by the way,
Right.
Rory, the way I imagined it is that she's still wearing her apron,
Yeah.
and all
of
the
course.
knives are in the pockets of the apron.
She's still wearing her entire serving uniform.
Yes,
heads up
correct.
and all.
She did not take it off. She hasn't had time.
Of course. Okay, we need to raid somebody.
We do.
Yeah, so that we can all like sit here and like just holy fudge nuggets.
Those are the words that I would use too.
Who should we raid? Let's see.
Wisdom saves.
Yeah, we
Tavern
could.
To be fair,
Polish cryptid.
breaking into this place, I'm not too worried about. Breaking out. Ooh.
Polished Cryptids is playing Dungeons and Dragons. We could raid them.
Yes.
I never
Oh,
got
cool.
a couple of viewers, so
Pardon?
that's good.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And they always
Yeah.
forward the raid on, which is nice. We can make a raid train. Raid train!
Absolutely. I need time to decompress after the session. I was prepared. I had a plan. I played out the plan. Things happened.
I have no idea what that guy is because there is nothing that makes sense within the telekinetic tree that would cause him to not, like, for his armor to be destroyed, but for him to be alive.
We can
Christian.
decompress.
I know.
I'm looking through all the other fucking psychic abilities to see if the like it's like maybe he was a teleporter.
Maybe
No.
he's an alien.
None of that makes sense either. He's some sort of robot.
Do the raid. Raid.
Guys, we can keep
Isn't
chatting
it fun not
afterwards.
knowing things?
Thanks, guys, for joining us. I'm gonna push the raid button now. You're all awesome. We love you, and we will see you if you like. We have a stream running on Sundays. I believe it's running this Sunday. Yeah, it is running this Sunday. So you can join us
Yes.
for that. Otherwise, we'll see you next week on Tuesday. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
До свидания.